man. Oh man.
Clear that
What's up?
smoke.
What's up? What's up, family? What's going on? How
Right.
y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Been a
A
lot of
lot of stuff
things.
been going on, and
Yes,
it's been a
yes,
while
yes.
since the Crimson Bros been uh on this live action or whatever. And it's all
Yes,
about our
yes, yes,
schedules,
yes.
man. It's all about our schedules, it just happens like that, for us. But however, man, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad.
Yes, yes,
I'm glad.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We'll take some time to let people to get in here and join us and everything. But yeah, I'm
Yes.
glad to be back. I'm glad to be live. And hopefully some of our family come join us and talk and have a good time, have a good conversation. That's all I really need. That's all I really need. How
Yes.
about
Come
you, brother?
on. Friday
How about
night,
you?
but Kane, I'm excited. But man, how was your week, man? A lot of things happened. So how was your
Yeah.
week, man? I
My
mean,
man, look, my week was fine, man. It was uneventful. How should I say?
okay,
Uneventful. I
okay.
didn't do a whole lot, and then a whole lot go on. It was chill. It was chill,
Mm.
and I know the biggest thing that everybody talked about this week, new fiscal year.
Ah,
Because that's one of the military terms we always say.
could
We
you be
always
a
talk about the fiscal
could you be a
year.
government worker saying the fiscal year? Hey,
I'm telling
whoa,
you,
okay,
that's what they
okay,
say.
okay.
Like it's like a new year
Hmm.
for the government every October.
Yes.
Every October, it's like a new year for the government. So it's kind of interesting. But however, yeah, it's new and people going
Yeah,
crazy.
we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We just talking lightly right now, just
That's
a
all.
little
That's
light,
all.
I
Hey,
had
if you
all
join,
right.
if y'all joined us, man, put in the chat, where y'all from, man. Where y'all joining us
Yeah.
from? Are you on the Crimson Bros Network channel? Are you on the
Hey.
Crimson Bros short/question channel? Are you on Rumble? Where you at? Where you at? Where you from? Just let us know so we can
Hopefully, hopefully some of my Alabamians jump
Yep.
on, Hey, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Alabama.. Shout out Arkansas,
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
We
Guaranteed, man.
trying to do some things, and then
Mhm.
the people on the West Coast, come on in, overseas, come on in.
Oh yeah,
Let's
oh yeah.
go,
Just that
man.
last was it that last one we did when we had somebody from Australia?
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, wait,
Yeah,
wait. No, I think
it
might have been
was
the
all
time before that, because that's when
uh
Arizona Reynolds
ah
was in.
okay.
God of
God of
Destruction.
Destruction.
Hi, man. I done
What's up?
seen
What's up?
before back in the
Oh,
day.
okay.
Yes,
Hey, okay.
that's what's up.
Guarantee.
Can you shout out to me? My name is Julian.
Julie.
What's up, Julian? Where you coming from, Julian?
Yeah, where you at? Where you
Say
at? Where
Big
you at?
J,
That's what
Julian.
I'm saying. Where you at?
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
we'll break it down.
All right, Nate, 6'7". Hey,
Okay.
I heard of that. That's like a little slang, right?
Whoa, 6'7"?
Yeah, it's like a little
You
slang
gotta
that
let me know what that mean.
it's I can't even really explain it.
Nate,
God
what's
of
6'7"?
Destruction. Guess what God of Destruction is from?
Oh, let's go. That's one of my favorite places.
That's what I'm
That's one
talking
of my
about.
favorite. That's where I retired from. Hey, back in the day. Let's go.
Japan.
Konnichiwa. Ohio
Konnichiwa.
gozaimasu. Let's go. Kinky.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what's
Come
up.
from
What part of
Japan.
Japan? What part of Japan? That's
Hey,
Mitch
God
old
of
stomping grounds right
Destruction.
there.
God of Destruction. Hey, let me ask you this, God of Destruction. Were you in Jacksonville, Florida back in the day? I'm thinking if I remember, oh my goodness, that'd be awesome if that's who I'm thinking it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that'll be what's up, especially if I met you. I don't know. Did we meet God of Destruction? Bone Crusher, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Hey, I
what's
ain't
up,
never
Bone Crusher?
scared. They might not know about that. I ain't never scared.
Man, I remember that.
Yeah.
Definitely. I remember that for sure.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's what's up.
Japan, yeah, in Japan, you was over there and what? Was you in Okinawa? Where were you at?
I was in Yokosuka.
Yokosuka.
Yokosuka, Yokohama. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, I went
Man.
snowboarding in Japan.
Mm.
Hey, Everybody heard of Shaun White. I said, I'm the black Shaun White round here. I was going down there. Okay, still live in Japan. That's what's up. What part of Japan are you in?
Definitely.
You know, we just talking to everybody, getting to know everybody right now.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna talk about, you know, we have some topics, but then if y'all want to interject, open discussion is here for everybody. That's it. Because we're trying to grow. That's all.
Yeah,
trying to grow.
That's all.
For
We've been doing this thing. We've been doing this thing for a good 2 years. Guaranteed. We've been doing it for about 2 years, a little over 2, about 2.5 now. I guess we're probably around 2.5. And yeah, it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey.
I'm a Lego builder. Roger that.
Okay, Bone Crusher.
All right. Tokyo is my favorite place. Hey, I had some real fun times, exciting times in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what's up.
You'll like it. One day I'm gonna take Kane to Japan. Oh yeah.
I want to go. I want to go. I want to check it out.
See the sights. Yeah.
Yeah, because all you talk about this Mount Fuji.
Yeah, we're gonna climb Mount Fuji. Yes. We're gonna go up to the top, you know.
To the top.
But I know he has
you don't know?
I done forgot. Yeah.
So you've hiked to the top then. That's what you're telling me.
Well, I didn't make it to the top, okay? Because the person who I was with, shout out Hollywood, she know who she is. Hollywood wasn't ready. Oh yeah, was not ready. We was more than halfway up before we had to turn around. Yeah,
oh, wow. Just exhausted. That's all.
Yeah, exhausted. You know.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
New York.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. New York. I say New York is. They said DC like a melting pot, but New York has all the cultures, all the good food. I mean, you go everywhere. You know, different places in New York, and you good. Oh, eat some sushi. Roger that. That's what's up.
What's up? Yeah, man. Yeah. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Dropping by God of Destruction. Appreciate it. Definitely. Boy. But yeah, we got to get out there, man. We got to definitely get out there. Yeah, New York. I've been a couple times, but only been to New York, like where did a bunch of tourism stuff. Just once. That's it.
Oh yeah, well,
yeah, I only went once and just checked out, Manhattan and all that, the boroughs and stuff like that. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Boogie down, go by
down Bronx,
the Apollo and everything. Yeah, it was different. It was totally different when I went too.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day when you was a young Thundercat, yeah, before they cleaned up 142nd Street. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Grimy days, yeah, but it was still a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, everything's going good over here down in Alabama. The week was nice. Hopefully everybody had a good week. Not planning anything big, gonna start back working out for everybody that's starting, before the new year. Hey, let's jump on that train, okay?
Man, look, once you say it, you got to go ahead and do it, man.
You got to do it.
That's how I say it, man. If you're going to say you're going to go ahead and start back working, just go ahead and do it. I mean, even if it ain't nothing but just walking, just do that.
Yeah.
It'll get, I mean, once you get into a routine, you'll be good to go. But man, yeah, you definitely got to do that. Tomorrow
starts the journey, my friend. Tomorrow. Okay. You know what's wild? Talking about working out, and now in Montgomery, they opening up a couple of new restaurants. Boy, everybody know Mitch loves to eat. Okay. Hey, Bayou Turkey. I'm gonna shout them out, that stuffed turkey leg. I love it. Come on. So but we have to do what we gotta do. We all getting a little older. We still want to act like, if we had to chase somebody down, if we had to do something, we want to make sure you're able to do it. So shout out to everybody trying to start working out and everything. You can't lose it. Can't lose
it. Yeah, man. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
So this weekend, definitely, college football. You know me.
Woo!
I'm all about that. I mean, it's been some good games. I tell you that. I tell you that. And
yes.
even though my Razorbacks, they haven't been doing what they're supposed to do, and now for those who don't know, that our coach was fired last weekend after the game we
that ain't
after the horrible game we played against Notre Dame, because Notre Dame beat the brakes off of us.
At first it was okay, but 56-13. Well,
let's not talk about the score.
Okay, rather than I won't do it. I won't do it.
It was terrible, man. It was terrible. And that same day, they put out that Saturday or whatever, the Saturday evening, they just let Sam Pittman go. He's gone. Done. I don't know where he's going to go. Don't give me the line.
Was a couple of years. It was more than one or two.
Yeah. He's been there
Okay.
For a little while. But it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's play calling. I just don't know. But we got an interim coach, and our interim coach is Bobby Petrino. And I know that name probably rings a bell to a lot of people. And look, Bobby
I ain't gonna bring up no bad stuff. Hold on.
He used to be our coach. I don't remember what year it was, but he used to be our coach, but they let him go because he got into a motorcycle accident, and he had one of the cheerleaders with him,
which led to some other things. Okay.
Yes. It was spiraling because they say that he got injured because he was in a neck brace and all of that. So he got injured due to the motorcycle accident. But other people say, this is just speculation, the other people say that her boyfriend beat him up pretty bad because he was messing around with him. That's what rumor mill is. But whatever. But that was in the past. He's an older guy anyway. That was in the past. And now he was the offensive coordinator. Now he's going to be an interim coach.
Well,
and I think he's cleaning house with a lot of different, people and everything, So it'll be interesting.
He's capable of doing it. He's capable of coaching the team, very capable. But, and hopefully success, on him, the players are going to play hard for him. We'll just have to see, True, but you can only do so much with the people that you have, the people that you did not, recruit and everything. College football, just saying, college football has changed so much. We know the schools that's always been the powerhouses, but now with the new NIL money that's out there, hey, it's going to be some contenders, because you said one thing I agree with: college football is good right now.
Yeah,
you never know. I mean, unless it's what happened with Arkansas, and then teams like Ohio State, Alabama, roll tide. With the Georgia game, it was a nail biter. It was a nail biter. I almost turned my TV off. I'm serious. I almost turned my TV off and left out. I was going crazy in the house, but awesome. we pulled through. So. But you never know now with these deals, schools that was not as good, they're going to be getting better and better players, especially if they have the money to pay these guys. And right now, I'll say I am for the college athletes, if they can make money while there for their name, image, and likeness, I'm for it too. I'm for it. I will say that.
I know we talked about this, especially in one of our previous episodes for the podcast, Uncomfortable Truth. When we talked about the NIL, and I was like, I don't know, okay. So say for instance, right now, what's old boy that played for Cleveland? Now he's rookie. He used to play for Colorado. Sanders boy. Is it Shador?
Oh yeah, Shador.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he made way more money by staying in college than the 5th round draft pick for the Cleveland Browns. Well, and now he's kind of, he's just kind of waiting his turn or whatever. And by all means, I get that, but still, it's.
Well, Kane, you just said something too, but you look at the WNBA players, a couple of them, they stayed an extra year in college because they can make more money in college than going to the WNBA, and that's saying something right there.
Well, you can see where the eyes are. The eyes are on college.
Oh,
it's not on
Yeah.
WNBA. Now it is. Yes.
Yeah.
I get that. Now
why is it on there? Why the eyes on WNBA?
Oh, CC.
Hey, hold up. There's other people out there besides CC. Hey.
Yeah.
AJ Wilson. Yeah. But CC brought it all. Come on. We'll have to tell it's uncomfortable, but hey. We haven't seen anything like it. Let's go.
No, not at all.
They do better when she's in the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't get hurt, and it's probably been a contender. But what is that? The Aces, Las Vegas Aces. I think they're going on now. Actually, I think they're playing today or whatever tonight. But they've been winning every year.
Oh yeah. Well, they got the,
you know what I'm saying?
MVP. Like, you know what the MVP is,
Yeah, it's going to be the same thing every year, So it's just it seems like it's kind of like Golden State Warriors when they had their little run,
Yeah.
When they had their run, it's kind of like that. So it's just I don't know. To each his own or whatever, but I think she brought that little spark to it. So she's not the best player in the WNBA, but she did bring a lot of eyes to it.
Oh yeah, come on! No, we haven't seen anybody female, shoot threes like that. That was just going around. That was comparable to Steph Curry. Come on now, that's just the truth.
Oh yeah,
hey, they flying, they chartering planes now. They're not on Spirit. Hey, no hate on Spirit. Good gracious, it's all good. Yeah.
Oh, you heard about Spirit, right? Spirit.
Talk to me.
They about to close shop.
No, my stock options.
No, yeah.
Well, man, I had a little bit of stock in there, just a little bit. Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. How long has this been out? I didn't even know that.
Well, I think by the end of the year, they're trying to get rid of their stuff, like their inventory or whatever. They reducing the flights a little bit by little bit, and they probably sell some of those planes to other airlines. And they ain't gonna do nothing but just paint over it.
Yeah. But, that's surprising.
Yeah, they ain't making no money, man.
Well, if Spirit was an airline where, if you didn't have a lot of money, you can get on there as long as you don't try to fly with too many bags or ask for water, because they charge you for everything. You pay $2 for air to breathe.
Yeah. When the oxygen bag come down,
you better have your debit card.
Yeah,
but so that's just wild. But Spirit was known too. We always saw a lot of YouTube videos where people didn't know how to act. They always fight, fighting. On Spirit. So that's unfortunate. But I'm gonna have to sure enough move my stock from Spirit.
Because I think by the beginning of next year, sometime they're gonna be kind of dwindling down. So,
well, who's the next airline? And we just talking right now, people. Hopefully, come on board.
We'll get to everything, y'all.
What's the next airline right above Spirit? If you want to say, is it? What's the airline I don't like? They don't.
Is it JetBlue?
Not JetBlue. Is it Frontier or
Frontier?
Where you have to pay to, sit in the front, but then after that, they just let everybody just get on the plane.
They don't have assigned seats?
Oh, my God.
They do have assigned seats.
Well,
that's Southwest.
Everybody just no, I'm not talking about Southwest. I flew on them a couple of times. I did not like it. So I think you've flown them also at one point.
I've been on Frontier.
It's Frontier, I believe, so would Frontier be the next step above Spirit or right there?
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
They only go so many places though, Frontier. They don't go very many places. But I ain't never had no problems with Frontier. But I think the only thing I may have a little problem with JetBlue. I think they were they ain't have.
Oh, that was back in the day. Yeah, I didn't know JetBlue was still around.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they still around.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, because I think I did take JetBlue for one of those trips down. We went down to Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I took
Okay.
JetBlue, so yeah, for
Well,
sure.
shout out. They've been doing it for a minute. Okay, for a minute. Yeah.
Oh, minute, guaranteed.
Mm,
So who on here? Who on here? I know
yeah.
Out of Destruction left us or whatever, and
Yeah. Ate some sushi.
and probably in a different, that's in a different time zone. Japan. I don't even know what time it is in Japan or whatever.
Oh, you got me on that. I don't forget.
Yeah,
I don't forget.
yeah,
But
it's
I love it.
probably lunchtime there or something. I don't know. So
Shout
many
out to
hours.
all people over there, military, and then civilians from the states that's working over there. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah,
That's what's
definitely.
up. Japan is a place to visit. It is nice, very respectful culture there, So
yeah. Hey, when you guys come in, man, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up.
Yes.
And leave in the chat. Leave in the chat, man. Where y'all from? Where y'all checking in from, man? Just leave it in the chat. We'll put you up on the screen, man. Where y'all from? Let us know.
Yeah. If you want to join, let's know. Let us know. Let us know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guaranteed. Yeah, I'm
What
looking
up?
on TikTok. Ain't no action over there. So I'm just kind of looking at both of them. Trying to, see
well, on TikTok, they try to eat me up in the comments over there on TikTok.
Oh, they do. They
TikTok,
do.
yeah, I gotta show me a little bit of love. I mean, come on now. Don't beat me down every time. I'm just asking some questions sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
what we do most times if you didn't know, family. A lot of times I know I do this. I ask questions. And just because I ask the question don't mean I believe in it. But I'm just asking a question because I know somebody believes in it. But a lot of people, they get into their feelings because I asked a question or question something that we've been taught a long time ago. I always do that. You're like, man, we grew up knowing this. This is what we did when we grew up. Okay.
Oh man.
Especially when we
started.
Yeah, look, when we get to the biblical stuff, oh my God, I just question it. That's all it is. What's wrong with questioning? Or you just sit back and just listen to whatever somebody tells you.
No.
Is that how we would like to do business? Of course not.
No.
Of course not.
We don't want to just follow everything. Nope. Make your own mind up.
Hey,
do your research. Do your research.
Guarantee.
That's it.
Yeah. So Diddy.
Yeah.
Oh, Diddy.
Take that.
Oh,
come on.
Take that. And he just, oh my goodness. You know what's interesting about, and just to let everybody know, I mean, you probably already know because of all maybe the memes, maybe everybody on social media or whatever, or came across your screen. But yeah, what is it, 50 months?
Yes.
50 months, which is a little over 4 years.
Yes.
He has to do. Now, what I don't know if that 1 year that he, because he'd been in jail for a year. So
no, they said it's gonna be one of the reports already said that's gonna be applied. They're gonna apply that to.
So he got 3 years. So he got 3 years.
They still saying 4 years, but they're gonna apply that 1 year to the 4 years. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. So 50 months, y'all. And what was the charge? The charge was transportation. What was it, bro?
Transporting prostitutes across lines for the act of prostitution. 2 counts.
Yeah.
They carried 10-year sentences, so he was facing 20 years. The prosecution actually wanted 11 years, and the judge was like, "Okay, that's not reasonable."
No, it's not.
So he said that's not reasonable, but they did max him out on the fine, which was $500,000, and
I 500,000. Yup.
Yes.
It's transportation to engage prostitution. That's just to be specific. I just want to pull that up, y'all.
Roger that. We appreciate it.
Would anybody else get that much?
Well,
I
they said
mean,
people
anybody
haven't
else.
gotten that much. Yeah, they use that's the maybe the highest for that particular. I think it was the Mann Act that he violated. Um,
But it was 2 charges. It was 2 charges.
yeah,
2
two
2
charges of
charges
the same act.
of the
Yeah.
same thing, transportation.
Hmm.
So it's 2 counts. So maybe he got 2 years per count. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, they was asking for just 14 months or almost like time served, but they did. He judge didn't go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people are happy. Some people, his fans, are not celebrating right now. I think Puff is 55.
Yep, yep.
Uh,
He 55. He 55.
maybe, maybe
Mhm,
with good behavior and first time for this.
mhm.
So maybe he'll be out in 3.5 or something like that. He's gonna serve, some of this time. So he said he was remorseful and all of those things, and he was addicted to drugs, and who would have thought, all of these things,
Well,
but
tell me this. Tell me this, bro. So
what's up?
I know that he, before the sentencing, he had his little spiel, and maybe he had his letters that he wrote to the judge or whatever.
Right,
And he was taking ownership of it. But before this, he didn't take ownership for it. His legal team was trying to get it dismissed.
Right.
So are you saying when you're trying to get it dismissed, you're saying that it didn't happen or they didn't have enough information to really pin this on me? And then they dropped that. And now that he didn't get what he wanted, now I'm remorseful.
Right. You know how that goes, though. You
Okay,
know how that
think
goes.
about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you be remorseful, but you were just saying that you didn't do it and it should be dismissed? Can we go ahead and get rid of this because this doesn't have anything? They didn't have enough, information or evidence, should I say, to lock me up.
Well, you take the whole totality of everything, what he was charged with before,
Nope.
because I'm saying
Okay.
they didn't have any evidence. I'm saying those
Oh.
charges were proved. No, you don't have enough evidence. Y'all brought all these things and Rico, all of that. I mean, you thinking he's gonna get some time, not too many people beat these Rico charges. Yeah. And they was like, nope, you just don't have enough evidence for that.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? That's grandstanding right there. I mean, to even charge him for this, he needs to pay a price, they kept, and we saw the video, everybody kept seeing the video. So I was thinking it was going to be very difficult to find an impartial jury, whatever you think, family members, about Cassie and the situation she was in, started off so young. And we did see the acts of her getting beat and stomped and all of those things. And but that wasn't, I think that played a part, and it wasn't a part of it, but they've done seen it. And I was listening to a lot of the journalists on the different stations, that cover this, and they all talked about, this is good for her, but that wasn't the domestic part, was not a part of it. No. But I think it played in the minds of the jury, just seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it shouldn't. You shouldn't bring it because remember they had a settlement. They didn't even go to court, remember?
Right.
He paid off
and
real
still
quick.
Able to, real quick. But she still end up, revealing things,
Well, because she was a witness. She's a witness. So, and then, the attorneys gotta, question her about that. So if you're saying this prostitution thing was going on, how are you involved and things of that nature? And all of that came out.
Yeah.
But the whole tape of him, beating, even though that, that's definitely wrong what he did.
100%.
Whatever, but he paid her for that, and she took it. She didn't have to take it, right? She said, no, I'm taking you to court. I want you locked up. I mean, yeah, he's locked up now, but I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you want that versus? I mean, yes, emotional damages. Yes, you can get paid for that too. But she signed off saying, she's not gonna go to trial or try to take me to the trial for this. That was the agreement.
Right.
So
And
she didn't take him, but she had to be a witness though.
Yes, and
So
that
there was
just
no going around
mhm.
that
And
because she was part of the whole, whole system, whole, all her business got put out there and what she was doing and how he can sit back in the corner and just watch while, stuff like that.
oh yeah, and
It was pretty bad. And she set up a lot of it too.
yes. Yes.
It's not
Well,
like he was.
she was on drugs too, drug field, both of them. They say it was
Yeah.
a tumultuous relationship that they had because it was a relationship at times, that, they fighting. They both fighting each other. They both high out of their minds,
Yeah.
But Jane was the other lady that testified against him. But I was thinking this, Kane, and family, y'all can let me know,
In the chat, let us know.
Civilly though. They said it's maybe 100 cases. They're gonna go after him civilly. So many different people, and I think that fortune that he has, and they were saying this was the 30-year or I don't know how many year anniversary of O.J. Simpson trial. When he was found not guilty, but his 33 and he had a civil judgment of like $33 million. That was big for him. And that was his whole, after that, he was never the same, So civilly, even though this right here might be considered a win because he's not going to do so much time, but civilly, I think that's where it's going to really take into effect and it's going to really hit him,
Well, wouldn't you think, because it seems like right before that he knew he was going to get arrested, right? Because he was giving people back their masters and stuff like that.
Yes. Hey, Kane, that was kind of big.
So I think that he probably already dispersed his wealth to his family in different ways. So whatever's left, then that's what they can go after, because he's already, if it's in this trust, you can't touch it. If it's over here, you can't touch it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
so I'm pretty sure he done that. So, and everybody else, they can, put these astronomical things, but they gotta prove it and pay for it and all this other stuff when it comes to money or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be rough. But I think he locked his family in before he got put, before he went to the pen or whatever. I think he locked them in for whatever, so at least they won't be without, and he'll just have to deal with whoever comes at him.
Just concerning this case right here, Kane, and family, if you're here with us, let us know. Do you think that money was a big part, or having so much money, to do with all of this? I mean, they say money is the root of evilness. So do you think having so much money, because if I got so much money, I can just pay you off. I can do whatever I want. So do you think money pretty much played a big part in this and him getting off? Because it was rumors that he was a wild guy.
Yeah. And I don't think there's nothing wrong if you got consenting adults doing what he did. You know what I mean? Like if everybody was okay with doing this, because it happens today.
Yes,
they have these type of parties right now. You know what I mean? These big parties where everybody's kind of, doing it, swapping partners and all of that. They have that already. So this is nothing new. This is just a multimillionaire that's doing it. So since this multimillionaire is doing it, it seems a little funny. And plus, he's doing it in a sense where I'm trying to think. So he's trying to do it where because he's bored with what he's done in the past. Because remember, he's been in the show business for a very long time.
Yes, yeah.
Very long time. Back when Biggie and all this other stuff in the 90s.
Craig Mack, come on.
All of this. He's been there for a very long time. And since he's been there for a long time, he's just like, I done did it all. Now he's dabbling in new things.
Right.
And this was got him caught up. He's caught up.
Drugs, everything. Hey, look.
Yes, that's what they normally do. The people that got money like that, these multimillionaires, they start doing other things.
That's why they say the root of the money. Because look,
Yeah.
You can take any average person. Could it happen to you? You don't know, because now you're this big celebrity. You done, we adults, if you like women, you done had any type of woman, beautiful, whatever you like. And now, man, you're just fed up. Now you're looking for something that will make you feel a different way, or that same way when you were younger. And you just start doing different things, especially when you're not grounded. People are willing to do anything. We know, come on, groupies back in the day. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Dude.
I agree with you. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be rough for him. And he got to be in there for that amount of time. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna come out
What?
jacked up, He gonna be working out. He gonna old guy, or get into those calisthenics, the prison workout is what they call it.
I don't see him doing that, because he's a small guy by stature. You know what I mean? He's not a big guy. He's
not
always
a big guy. He started doing those push-ups. He'll have somebody, watching his back and everything. Commissary will be good,
Yeah, maybe, and he may be, since he's one of those celebrities, so he'll probably be in his cell majority of the day, and then get to eat or whatever and leave out and come back. But he ain't with general pop at all.
We don't know, unless he want to be. But people will be at his beck and call. Hey, I'll protect you. Just remember me.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, look, family, what y'all think about it, man?
Hey,
what y'all think about 50 months? 50 months. That's 4 years. It's some change.
Finally over. Finally over.
He been in there for a whole year, just waiting for this day, and today it happened. So, do you think it was justifiable? I mean, because what we say, the transportation to engage in prostitution.
Wow,
2 counts. 2 counts.
So what about when these guys, I don't know, and girls, OnlyFans models or whatever, they pay for the flight to fly them in.
Yeah, get flued out. Yeah.
Come on.
That's
Everybody
the thing, right?
Come on. Hey, we being real. Hey, come on. And then they complain on the internet, man, you flew me out and you won't even take me and get no food. Hey, come on now. You know why you got on that plane. Oh, you don't even look like this picture. Hold on. Go on and go back. We hear those stories. It's comical, but hey, are people engaging in it? Yes.
I think
they are adults.
They are transporting. If a guy flies a girl out to wherever he's located or wherever they're going to meet up, and they, have relations or whatever, I think it's the same. It's transportation to engage in prostitution.
And he give her a couple of dollars. He might go to a couple of outfits to get that bag, and she have to return the services, and then she leaves.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Come on, it is the same. I believe so. What do y'all think?
I mean, that person, they probably not on the corner. They may not doing that, or they may not be that type person, but it's still the same, because you're not. That's not the person that you were with. That's just a person that you called and say, "Hey, come on out here to Miami, and let's come to the hotel." And then y'all get down. It's the same thing.
Hey, back in the day,
I just paid for you to come out here, and we got down in the bedroom. So wouldn't that be the same?
Oh yes, 100%. They giving them money too. Look, all the things of old, back in the day, ain't no D-boys on the corners selling drugs or too many prostitutes that's on the corners. Some places you will see, Backpage was around. They just went to Backpage. Yeah, come on. Y'all might have heard of that in a long time,
Yeah.
That's where, hey, I'm on this, my hotel is this right here, and hey, they just doing it digitally now, this new age, so all of that is going on, but you participate, hey, you can find yourself in a little trouble. That's all. That's all. But I'm just surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised with the 4 years, if he would have if they would have sentenced him to 2 years, 3 years, I wouldn't have been surprised either. More than 4 years, definitely I would have been surprised.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I would have been definitely surprised or whatever. So, prayers out for everybody that was affected, everybody that was done wrong, because it's definitely not right, especially if people being drugged and things of that nature, But
remember, that's not what he's charged with, drugging people. He's not charged with that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's
yeah,
only
that's
for
true.
Transportation to engage in prostitution.
That is just wild.
That's
though,
it. That's
that
it.
is so wild, people. And you listen, and you will hear more people talk about it on the news, but they just bring up the beatings and everything. That's what they bring up instead of just the transportation, because that just seems so. I don't want to make it insignificant. That's all.
Because the transportation was from willing adults.
Yes.
Remember? Yeah. So everybody was on the same page with the transportation. It's just it was illegal.
Yeah.
He got caught. That's it. And he didn't get caught by the police. He got caught because of a testimony from a person that he paid. That's wild.
And it'll be a lot of books coming out from people and all of those things, So, and then those little parties, that wasn't a part of it, but people got to be careful with what you do, but they all adults. So
they was
the biggest thing,
adults, man. We're not talking about
adults. Yeah,
we're not talking about people just were drugged and taken advantage of. We're not talking about that. Everybody was taking drugs together. So remember the podcast episode we saying, if both persons can you consent when everybody's drunk or everybody is high? Can you consent? So are you mad at the person that put it all together? Or are you mad at because everybody's high? And I get we got different tolerances. I get that, but everybody's high, so still it shouldn't go either way because nobody can consent.
Yeah. Hey,
if that's what it is. If that's what it is.
Yeah, you make a mistake, guys and girls, going out, it's First Fridays around the United States. People throw parties, different things, man, you better watch yourself when you talking to somebody, guys, when you meeting that girl that's already drunk. And no, you don't want those type of problems. No. And girls too, if y'all do it like that too, but no, we ain't got time for that. Hey,
oh yeah.
No, sir. No, sir. Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
TikTok, come on in, y'all. Come on in and join this family.
And we don't got nobody over there on TikTok. They just kind of just chilling. They'll jump in and jump out, jump in. They playing a little double dutch over there.
Yeah, double dutch. Okay. Speaking of double dutch, have you ever seen a man double dutch? I ain't never seen no man double. Oh, for real?
I have. Yeah, I ain't never seen especially when they do those competitions and stuff. Yeah, they have.
Oh no, I ain't never seen a guy do no double dutch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I think it's is it an Olympic event now? It may be one. It may be an Olympic event now. Yeah. Oh, you know what was crazy? I just thought about this. I want to hear what the family wants to say about this, but we're supposed to have the Olympics to come here, right?
Oh yeah, different parts.
Yeah, different parts, but mainly I think it's supposed to be LA or whatever, the opening and closing those ceremonies, but it's going to be in different parts of the US and a little bit in Canada and a little bit in Mexico or whatever, right? But what's so crazy about it? President Trump, he said,
"What's up?
We're going to look at some of these cities and and determine if we want the Olympics to be over there in that city and for the World Cup too."
The World Cup supposed to be where? Here?
Yeah, it's both of them. We get both of them.
Oh man, World Cup is. Oh my goodness, that's so what's up.
He's second guess. He's thinking like, because there's a lot. Some of those cities have a lot of high crime,
right?
And you know, I'm pretty sure people will probably say, you know, family, it's high crime over in I don't know, Dallas. I think Dallas is one of them. Maybe even want to say somewhere up in Illinois, maybe Chicago. I'm not sure. I'm not positive because I did look at the little map, but then I just, you know, I forgot. But anyhow, they have a lot of crime, and he's thinking about moving the cities. He's like, you know, it's not gonna
He
be
can
in that.
do that? Oh man.
Well, hey,
wow, because that's gonna be so much money
yes,
infused into that city.
but if it's a lot of crime, that's a bad look on America.
Yeah. Every country, though, what you just said, like when it was in China, they cleaned up areas where it was just looking poor and everything. They had, you know, so Olympic is a big world stage, you know, so you wouldn't want to have it in an area that's bad, and you clean up the area. I remember when they had the Super Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida, they cleaned up lots of the area around downtown.
Of course.
Okay.
But they got to be on the same page. And if it's going to be in LA, that's Gavin Newsom. So
hey,
he may not want to hear what Trump wants to do. Oh, we need to do this and this. You know what I mean? Because a lot of my foreign dignitaries are going to be here, and they're going to be, you know, paying attention, and you know, we wanted to be safe or whatever.
And then the homeless community that's just
because remember what he's doing with the troops, right? He's putting troops in these high crime cities, troops and federal agents or whatever, to help the locals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on now.
What are your thoughts? Do you think this is a Gestapo tactic or whatever? He's strong arming because, you know, hey, I'm back. That's what's up. What's up.
Appreciate it, Ball Crushers. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can look at it like that, because I'm pretty sure everybody's looking at it like that. Like, he wants to strong arm people to do what he says, or they can't come to their city, and that's millions of dollars.
I mean, a lot, because sanctuary cities, if you would want to say, you know, as far as you know, so if the Olympics is supposed to be there, man, you would want to get in line and do everything you're supposed to do. Because that's jobs that's gonna come. Everybody can make money. Remember when, you know, the Crimson Bros went to the inauguration?
Oh yeah.
And people were making money. Nobody cared about, you know, or at least they didn't let you know. Some of those people probably didn't vote for Trump, didn't care for anything, but selling t-shirts, selling anything, a lot of people were making money to get the hustle on. So West Coast, wherever, Gavin Newsom, I know you might not watch the Crimson Bros, but get it together. Get it together, because you need that money for the cities there.
For LA, you need it. You need it. So you clean it up. I mean, you've been trying to clean it up for years, and now we about to have something big. I mean, come on. That's why somebody may need to step in and help you out. But he said he don't need no help. But I mean, it's still high crime.
Come on.
Why would you
gotta be truthful?
Why would you slap away the hand that's trying to feed you, trying to help you out, but you're slapping away like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I mean, come on, because what you're doing is not making a big difference overall. Yes, you'll come with these stats of we're 20% less than last year or whatever. But are we ready? Are we ready to have foreigners in our cities and taking advantage of all the vendors that'll be out there making money? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So,
and we don't want that city or America to look bad on the world stage. Okay, we already have a lot of things that's going on, you know, that's in the States that everybody judges us. But and I will say this, and I don't want to get on my high horse on this. People talk about the United States, American citizens talk about the United States, but to me, still, it is the best place to live. It is the best place, because so many hundreds of thousands of people are looking to come over here to change their lives. You know, so
definitely.
Come on,
guarantee. Bone Crush 11. Man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
All Fresh is 11. Okay. Well, I appreciate you joining this and listening to
Might
us.
be the youngest member around here.
Yeah, we haven't had nobody that young, but that's fine. That's fine. We keep it clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about that. You're in safe hands over here. We just talk about realness and things that that we do around, that's going around, in society and stuff like that. We just talk about it and just kind of put it out there and let people, engage and stuff like that. That's normally what we do. So, which is cool. But yeah, man, when you brought that up, I was like, yeah, I forgot that he did say we're gonna take a look at it. That not to say that he's gonna change the map of where the for soccer, for the World Cup, and for the Olympics or whatever. So I don't know if he's gonna change the map and where it is, But he got to do it early. If he's gonna do it, he got to do it early so they can,
so the city can be prepared. Yes,
yeah. So if he does make that decision, then it'll be soon.
And if it's soccer, man, if it's soccer, they say football, the world, that's the #1 sport in the world.
Yeah.
Imagine how much money will be infused in that city.
Oh, it's a lot.
And they could lose it because they don't want to act right.
Yep.
All he's trying to do, and what we would like to do, and that just segue into the troops going to different places. What do y'all feel about troops being stationed in DC, in areas where the people that's in the communities, they need help, they want help, but everybody else is just saying that don't live there, they're infringing upon our rights. They're infringing upon our rights.
What are they taking away from you? If you're saying they're infringing on your rights, what right is it that you're losing because they're in the area now?
A lot of people say, well,
I'm curious.
Reservists, they're not trained to enforce local laws and things of that nature.
What's so crazy about this? They're using them to help the areas that are federal property too, as well.
Right.
Yeah. So, and once they go through the training, which I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing, they're not just putting them out there and hey, go for what you know. No, we get trained. Military, we get trained. So don't feel like they just out there just lost. I know that's what the media wants to tell you, that the military is just lost and don't know what we're doing. There's no way. And even me being, a retired military, I wouldn't send my troops out there unless they were trained.
Yes.
I would not send my soldiers out there and they don't have the necessities of what they need and know what to do, have a game plan. I wouldn't do that. So why would you think that that's what they're doing with it? Because they have authority to determine who is trained and ready to go out there to do what they need to do to keep the place safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Kane, and everything. I agree with what you just said, brother. Yeah. But they're there too, maybe not to enforce those state laws, but a physical deterrent, just the presence of them standing there, just looking like a hard target. That mean that guy or whoever might not try to carjack someone. Might not try to knock somebody's head off. Come on. Yes, why would you not want them? And I was a little bit discouraged when the kids were making those videos. I say kids, but young people say, hey, don't send those troops to Chicago. We're not going to play around. We got switches.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
We don't want to see anything bad happen to anyone. And so they decide to detour, and we'll see what happens. Chicago, what are you going to do for yourself? The communities, what are y'all going to do? Because I will say this, Kane, when it first came, they got the new mayor.
Oh, I told you that.
Give him a chance.
Brandon Johnson.
He said no. I said, give him a chance. You got to give him at least a year, 6 months, man, I think he's horrible. I think he's horrible.
I told you that.
I mean, and what's going to happen? And, you know, with these cities like Chicago, you know, as far as the mayor candidate, and they go Democrat. I think they should try to give a Republican a shot. And maybe some things will change. I'm serious on that. That's how I feel. Y'all let me know if you feel somewhat different on that. But all of it can't just be on the mayor itself. I don't have the answer on how to reach the community. Don't have a plan. But some people, we have to get the heads together. Our heads together, because you can't just depend on local law enforcement to raise our young kids, because it's most of the young kids now that will pick up a gun real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, come on.
That's true. That's true, man. I don't see nothing wrong with it. And in the chat, y'all can let us know if there's something wrong with bringing federal agents and or National Guard into those cities that, you know, need the help as far as in policing these criminals there in that area, high crime or whatever, right? Yeah, I'm tired of these stats that they throw around, but
it's
the locals, look, the locals, come on, man. The locals will tell you, like, look, I don't see a difference. I don't care what number you just threw out.
Come on.
I don't see that difference.
That's true.
If they're saying that, they're feeling it. But people that's not in that area, you know, in a different area, saying that's martial law. They trying to do all this when all these other people just want to go get their groceries and go to work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. But then they're scared. It's a certain time of night. Like right now, no, they can't go nowhere. They're going to stay locked in, lock everything down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's how it is. DC, that's how it is. Now it's a little bit better. Now they can probably, you know, walk the streets and go to the little different establishments and things of that nature. Because they haven't been doing as much. They haven't. It hasn't been a whole lot of crime. I mean, here and there, a little, you know, little fights, little spitter spats or whatever, but nothing where, you know, because they were pulling triggers like crazy.
Come on.
Taking people out, demise for a lot of different people. Now that people are second guessing, and with these extra people on the streets, they are gathering up these people that were just kind of a slap on the wrist, especially when they're young, because that was a rule in DC that
what's that?
They were underage. Yeah. If they were underage, they wouldn't, you know, prosecute them. They'll just, you know, send them to some type of therapy or whatever, and then that's it. And they just continue to do.
Okay.
That's it. Now it's different. They can be charged now, even if they are under 18. You know what I mean?
The young kids don't know, you know, that what a felony can do on your record. As you get older and trying to get jobs and things of that nature, it is tough, because I have buddies and family members that have felonies, multiple felonies on a record, and they always talk about they got it. Whoever hire them, they got to take it, regardless of what it is. They got to take it or whatever, because it is tough. It's already tough to get a job now, but if you have felonies, so young people, you know. And what about, you know, the parents, you know, the parents, you know, as far as letting the kids, you know, it seems like to do whatever they would like to do, you know, who is raising who, you know. We did have a curfew back in the day, you know, those street lights come on, you know, we're not trying to sound old or anything, you know, but it's about being respectable, because I always tell people this, you know, like I told my father this earlier, you know, hey, be careful out there, because now these young people, they don't care. You know, you respect your elders and everything.
Oh, no, don't worry.
If it's a woman, old woman, young woman, they don't care. They will swing. They will do whatever.
Yeah.
Can we get there? Like, yeah. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on, y'all.
I'm telling you, man. They don't care. So yeah, you got to be careful. Meaning, yeah, you can't stop somebody else from doing anything, but at least you're prepared and you're paying attention to your surroundings. I think that's the biggest thing. You know,
Oh yeah,
that is the biggest thing. Guaranteed, man. Because oh my
Mm.
God, yeah, yeah. And you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, in any city that I'm living in to have some extra help for the police services. You know,
Yes.
I just don't see it a bad thing.
If
Everybody
they're
thinks
offering
it's a slippery slope.
Come on.
Everybody thinks that it's a
Yeah.
slippery slope that maybe this will happen or maybe this will happen. Well, we do know that this is happening, which is a lot of crime. So we need
Yes.
to tackle it.
Come on.
You can complain about, you know, what could, woulda, shoulda, but what we do know is there's a lot of crime. And it ain't stopping and nobody's interfering with this. We got all this red tape we got to get through just to get the person, you know, convicted or whatever of a crime. So yeah.
Okay. Regardless, you know,
Mhm.
the mayors of these cities, you know, that's bad. And that's still saying that they can handle it themselves. We got this. Man, I would break party lines and say, hey, you offering it, they're not paying for this. Come on. I'm next up. Let me be next up. And then the people can see how things can change. And look,
Yes.
this won't stay forever in this type of situation right here. But let's see what happens. We'll truly see what happens when these troops are pulled away. Other people, the community is going to pull together, you know, and say, hey, we had this grace period for however long it was, and now no, we're tired of this. We're gonna bond together. We're gonna have better relationships with local law enforcement and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, I don't want to keep beating on that, you know, but that's something about, but you got to be passionate about it because it is about the youth. My biggest thing is the babies and the elderly. You know, nobody should be abusing them. Nobody, you know. So no, we can do better. We can do better as a people.
We have all the opportunity, space and opportunity right now to do so. We just got to do it. And if this is a stepping stone to something bigger and better, to, you know, make it safe for the elderly, the women, the kids, everyone really, then let's just make it happen. You know,
my last question on this, Kane.
Go ahead.
What if it was a Democrat in office and they came up with this right here? Do you think it'll be many people? Let's say if it was President Obama, that say, hey, we're gonna bring the troops in just to do the same thing that's going on. We're not at war. We're not at war with our people, with American citizens.
We're at war with crime,
but we have these bad areas that's been bad. Yes, come on. Say that again one more time. War with crime. But if he was suggested this, do you think it'll be much blowback?
No, not at all. I don't think so. I don't think it would be any blowback. I think
Trump.
Yeah. It's just people just don't like his way of doing things. I guarantee after he leaves, people are gonna look back and like, man, that did work. And now look at us. I guarantee.
Man, I got a question for you. Family, I have a question for you. I need people to get up in here. But do you think, because I talked to lots of people and they said, well, you know, I don't like him. I never have. And now he's trying to get a third term. I said, come on. It's somebody else it's another person that Trump is not trying to get a third term. That's trying to, do some things, saying they would love to have Trump again for a third term. No, America, we 2 terms and that's it,
Yeah, that's it. No, I don't know
that's
why
it.
People, don't worry about that.
No.
What if
hold on. Hey, hold up.
What if as soon as he finished his, and then Joe Biden, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna try it again.
Hey, can't stop. Hey, see, I have to hold him back. No, we're not letting that happen.
Why not?
No,
y'all were in good. Y'all were in good hands then, because right now you're mad.
God bless former President Joe Biden, but no, he's not. He did his thing, and it was a testament to his strength and fortitude that he made it as long as he did.
Yep.
As long as reports coming out that they had cards having him to remember people. It got bad. That's why I gave him a bit of praise.
It's okay to say, he's not fit, and then we're gonna put they could have put Kamala in there and let her finish out his term. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, they should have did that, but they didn't do that for Reagan when Reagan had Alzheimer's, the last part of his presidency. Mm-hmm. They don't do that. Mm-hmm. They just don't. I mean, the Republicans do it, the Democrats, they just don't do that. They should tell the truth to the American people.
They should tell the truth. And then with Reagan, if that was the case, then he wasn't gonna go another term. But they were forcing him to go another term.
Yeah, that's
and when we saw the decline.
Yes, we did. And people, and just having sensible conversation, guys. Having sensible conversation. Well, I'd rather it be somebody helping them out than to get who we have now. It's no way. Because that means he's really being a puppet. And it's not fair to him. He went as long as he could. And that was almost abuse, man. It was almost abuse.
Yeah.
On what they were trying to do, So I don't know how you feel about that, people, but put it in the comments. Come on. Come on.
Comments, chat, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I know we already talked about DIDDY. We talked about these troops, man. But how y'all feeling out there? What's going on in your state, your city, where you're from? Talk to us. Talk to us.
Yes.
Yeah, I guarantee. All right.
Little bro.
Yeah. For real, little bro.
I
think that's what that means.
Hey, I said for real, bro. Hey.
No, it's for real, little bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, where you at?
Where you from, little man?
Bro.
Where you from?
Yeah.
Little bro, where you from? Let us know where you from. Where you from in this crazy, crazy world? We're gonna have people from all over. We had somebody from Japan earlier.
Yeah.
Tokyo, right? It was Tokyo, right?
Yeah.
It was
Tokyo,
on here. Yeah, that was cool that they just stopped by to say what's up and had to go say, I'm about to go get me some sushi.
Sushi.
I was like, okay. Yeah. I said, okay, go ahead, do your thing. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. But where everybody from, man? TikTok, how y'all feeling over there?
Oh man, TikTok. But they'll get in the comments later. I mean, that's what they do. That's what they do. Why Mitch be doing that? Why he say that? Okay. Yeah, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So what else? What else we got on the agenda?
Man, okay. We talked about the football and everything, and now one of the biggest days, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl performers, the Super Bowl performers back in the day, I mean, golly. You have the great commercials. Everybody look forward to that Super Bowl show, when Michael Jackson did his thing, I
agree.
And all the great artists, I remember I love when Prince did his thing, I think that
Purple Rain, and
it was in Florida. Raining. Yes, come on.
Perfect.
And he still did his thing.
Yeah.
And this year is gonna be Bad Bunny. And I said, man, because Kane asked a question before this came out, just on the Shorts Questions channel. Hey, who would y'all like to see for the Super Bowl performance? And then it came out. So he had the foresight to see that. And Bad Bunny, and now, I mean, he has a lot of good songs, with different artists, but now I see the backlash that's coming, as far as why did they pick him, he don't have any sons in English, which I don't believe that's true. And then his lifestyle. So
yeah,
I just say, hey, I want to hear the music that makes you move, dance, smile, all that good stuff. And he's a big international star.
yep.
He does have some things, they say he like to wear dresses and everything, but he stated he's heterosexual, and should
Okay.
that even be a part? Should that even be a discussion in 2025? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
can
agree.
live their life how they want to, how they choose to,
True, true, true.
So I mean he a little controversial, he say he's heterosexual, likes women, but in 20 years he can't say what'll be going on in 20 years. Now that's where the controversial statement come in at.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like you don't know where you at, you gonna change. Maybe he's expecting to change. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is.
I
So you
don't
just
know.
never know. Yeah. Well, this is what I would say. This is my little thing on Bad Bunny. I mean, I get
What's
it.
up?
Yeah, they're trying to diversify, I guess you would say. Because it's been a lot of hip hop and things of that nature.
Right.
Hip hop and R&B. And put a little, reggaeton type,
Let's go.
yeah,
Let's go. I'm
which is
down.
which is great, and I have no problem with that. Just to broaden some people's horizon. What I did hear though, which was interesting.
What's that?
And I want to know how the family feels about this. They said that at the Super Bowl they are going to have ICE agents there. And when I heard that, when I heard that, I was like,
"Hey, this is ridiculous. Are you serious?"
Yeah. So when I heard that, it's crazy that I guess it came out. I don't know, whatever. But let's say that does happen. Let's say that does happen. They have ICE agents. How do you know who is who, or are we profiling? That's one thing. How you know who's who? Just because they're Hispanic don't mean or Latina, that doesn't mean that they're undocumented.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was thinking also too, I was like, well, if they were illegal, they got enough to go to Super Bowl. They got enough money to go to Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
Vendors, all that stuff. Kane, I think that's a horrible idea. I think that's a horrible idea. That could be so much pandemonium because hundreds, maybe 100,000 people or more would descend upon that city wherever the Super Bowl is.
It's in San Francisco.
Oh man,
yeah,
that'll be a mess.
In Cali.
Please don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not even for that right there. I'm not for that. That could be a mess.
I think that could be a mess.
And then
it could be.
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Bad Bunny is gonna, do his thing, and the Latinos, Hispanics, they're gonna, be there, support even outside. It's gonna be so lit, live, all of that. And then you talking about ICE agents may show up. Please don't. No.
Yeah. Well, they say they're gonna be there. So I mean,
but then it will be profiling, because what are you going to say? Does everybody have their papers on them, or a driver's license is not gonna say, hey, I'm an American citizen?
Nope.
Because in some places anybody can get a driver's license.
Yep, there's some cities that you can get a driver's license and you're not a citizen. Yes, of course.
Right.
They will do it.
That's a wild. Oh yeah.
And security is going to be tight, so I don't know how they're going to do this, if they plan to do this, or this may be just a running joke that people are just throwing out there. I don't know, but I just heard that. I just like, okay, like, how do you know? Like, how do you, just because they're Latina don't mean that they're illegal, and be in that vicinity. Brother. You know what I mean? Like, just to be in the actual game, because you got hundreds of thousands of not hundreds of, but maybe I don't know how many people that can fit in that stadium or whatever, but you got a lot of people that can fit in that stadium.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. And people. This is what Bad Bunny said that he doesn't. That's why he doesn't do because of Trump and the ICE and all that. He doesn't do shows in America because of that. The 48 states collectively. He doesn't do shows. He did a residency down there in Puerto Rico.
Vegas.
So he did that down there in Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico, yeah.
Okay.
That's about the closest that he's gotten, because that's the territory of the US. But outside of that, he just said he's not going to do it because there's a lot of ICE agents that's going to probably be at his shows on the tour dates and all of that. So that's why he said he would do the Super Bowl. I guess he agreed to do that, And because I mean, that's the biggest stage, and you ain't gonna be like, "Nah, I don't want to do it." But I saying they'll be there. We're gonna be there too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
I didn't hear ICE, put out a public announcement about it. I mean, but why would they? Why would they tell you where they're gonna be? It makes no sense.
Right.
But I understand that's the running thing that's going around.
I just think
ICE
that'll
wouldn't
be
tell you where they're gonna be.
Right. But I think that'll be amazing. ICE just don't show up at the Super Bowl. I mean, you'll be arresting you. It's no way that you won't arrest an American citizen if you're just looking, at people and trying to say, "Hey, Kate, come with me." How many people would you get and do that to?
Yeah,
I might have my girlfriend, what if she with Hispanic and I know she's a citizen and everything, but hey, I need you to come with me. She don't have a birth certificate walking around with her or anything else. She just have a driver's license. Yeah. Now we missed the Super Bowl because you detained her because of that will be a mess now.
Yes,
I'm for
true,
everything. I hope it's not. I hope it's not.
I think maybe people trying to warn other people not to even show up for that. That's what I think it is.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
can't come with that mess, family. Come on, family. Hey, quit.
You just
TikTok.
never know. You never know. TikTok. Yeah. Oh, you asked about TikTok. Ain't nothing.
Oh, they just peeking. They peeking in. Stay with us. Stay with us for a second.
Yeah, man. Jump in there, man. I want to hear what you got. What's
questions.
on your mind?
We just want to have a conversation. That's all. That's it.
All. Yeah, definitely.
What can we talk about together? Nothing's off limits.
Oh yeah,
nothing's off limits. We'll talk about a little bit of everything. Just don't talk about my mama. Let's go.
For sure.
Let's go.
That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. So I know you said you want to do a little, I don't know, maybe we need to do some of those kind of like when we was in Little Rock and we did I guess man on the street type interviews and just kind of catching people.
Yeah, I like that.
It was fun. And like I said, family, that was our first time doing it. So if you watch the video, it's probably grainy, it's probably was crazy or whatever. But I've done a little bit more research on how to do them. And we may do that again, maybe in Montgomery, we may do that.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe, I think that'd be cool. To actually do that, maybe in Montgomery or just Alabama, whatever, right? Just see how people are thinking and come up with some good topics.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting.
Down for that.
And man on the street, we'll have it won't be live. It won't be live like this, but it'll be where we'll ask some questions, things of that nature. We'll chop it up and use a little camera so we can chop it up to GoPro and all that stuff, and once we do that, we'll put it out to you guys and hopefully we do well or whatever. But I plan to do that, soon. hopefully about towards the end of the month or whatever. But it just depends how things go or whatever. But I really want to talk to the people, be out there with the people, and
all the people. Let's go.
Yeah, whatever's happening, hey, we can go over there. What do you say? What did you say, Mitch? A trail ride? Let's talk.
Yeah, we might do a trail ride, baby. Let's go. I want to talk to everybody. Yes,
for sure.
Yes.
And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So yeah, we may do that. So your local city, and right now we're looking at Alabama. So we'll be out there.
I want us to go
asking questions and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, no, well, when we do the thing in Alabama, I'm definitely down, but I still want to go to Colorado, Arizona, and just check out those areas,
Yeah. What part of Colorado? Just so people will know.
Well, Boulder out here is nice. I just want to see the.
I've been to Boulder.
They just say the air is different. I have this jacket I want to wear, this North Face with the fur. Bro. Hey, yes.
Bro. So the air is different, and the higher you go, oh my goodness.
What's up?
Feel it. You can kind of, oh my goodness. You'd be like, okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. The higher you go up, the elevation, yes, the air gets a little thin up there. Okay. Guaranteed. Yeah. So you got to be prepared for that. And in order to not get a headache, you have to hydrate yourself.
Oh, okay.
Because you tend to perspire when you're in those high elevations and you don't know it because you're so high, the air is thin, it's drying real quick, and you don't even know. So that's why you have to, have your water bottles and drinking water and things of that nature. And if you're going back and forth to the bathroom, you still got to rehydrate. So that's the thing, because you'll have a headache.
Well, shoot. Well, I would say that remind me of being in Japan, Mount Fuji. The higher you go up, and they sell the little oxygen containers that's just giving you a little bit of air as you go higher and higher. So that's what's up. So yeah, people in the chat, should we come visit your city? Where are you at? And we stay going overseas, so we're looking for some places to go. Maybe between Peru and some part of Africa, we haven't decided yet, is where we want to go. Yeah, Peru or Africa. So we'll have to check out on that. But what's been going on, people? Lend us your ear, lend us a little bit of your time. We want to know what's on your mind. Anything, nothing is off limits when we're talking. Because we will, y'all will see it in there, we will get on religion. We won't stay on that. And Kane has challenging questions, Were we forced to go to church as kids, and that determined what faith we are now? But as you grow up and then you can go for yourself, you might say, oh man, I don't believe in that. Or let me explore this on another different level. So, and I said, you make kids go. I was made to go back in the day. I was a little kid.
Yeah.
So is that what we do? We make the kids go to church?
Of course.
Well,
that's what we do.
I don't like that. Yeah, well, that's what we do. As we should.
Yeah. But in other countries, they do the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there are in other countries that they may not, follow the same faith as you. So are they wrong? Would you think that they are wrong for not following the same faith as you because that's not what they were taught? They may have been taught something else. They grew up with something else.
Right.
So if it's embedded in you, do you feel like you need to go a different way when you get older? Because what you say, the Bible and things of that nature. well, you wasn't taught the Quran. You wasn't taught these
Right.
You wasn't taught
Right.
that. So you're not gonna, as an adult, feel like I need to go dibble and dabble in somewhere else when I believe in this. And that's because my parents put me in this. But who's to say that what you're doing is the correct way?
Right.
You
I see
just
what you said.
like, is this a feeling? It's a feeling. It's a gut feeling like I'm in the right place right now. And if you feel like you're in the right place, then yeah, you can stay there. But some people are like, man, you're totally way off.
Right. And
if they feel
we know.
Yeah, and because they know that, oh, it needs to be this way. This is what I've been taught.
Right.
How do you come together with that? How do
well, it just and that great question, conversation right now. But it is on us, as we say we were made, and then we either grow in that faith or we are searching. If you're searching for the meaning of your life, I was raised up in the church, as a Christian, and I haven't deviated from it. I could tell you when I got to Bahrain, I kind of wanted to just look into learning a little bit about the Quran. I still haven't. I would like to, but I said, man, if I'm going to learn about the Quran, I need to learn more about my faith, the Bible, first before I just dabble somewhere else, because it's many different religions out there. So for me, you say it's a feeling. Well, I have the faith to know that what I'm doing for myself is being a Christian. That is for me. I would welcome it for anybody else, just like let's say a Muslim would do so too. Hey, this is my faith. Hey, I can invite you to the mosque and things of that nature, not to argue. Back in the day, all of us used to talk about religion and argue. No, it's not for that, because God is not the author of confusion. But we go with usually what we were taught until we're raised up, as far as you grow, and then now you're a young adult, and then you start studying like, oh man, this spoke to me. So you go from there. But yeah, it's a good conversation. What do y'all think, family? Are you a religious person? Do you believe? Some people say they believe in just a higher power. And some people just don't like talking about religion, because that could be, I can tell you, in the office, religion and politics. Oh man, that could be. You just don't know how volatile that can be. I've seen it firsthand. So those things are not meant to be discussed in the office. Period.
Yeah.
I could say that.
And I hate to kind of beat a dead horse, because I always talked about this in other episodes that we've had, but I always say, man, like,
what's that?
What makes the way that you believe the right way?
Right. And I'm
like, what makes you what we have been taught? What makes your way the right way? Other than what you've been taught and how somebody can dress it up for you, what makes your way the right way? Because there's a lot of other people in this world that believe different than you.
Yeah.
And they're looking at you like, I can't believe you believe in that. And vice versa. You feeling the same way. I can't believe you believe in that. Remember, you always bring up the tree thing, but you're believing like a tree. But we know that a tree is living. But
a tree is life, yeah.
Yeah, a tree is living. It's a living thing. It grows.
Rooted by the water. Yes. Let's go.
And but with you believe in something that you can't see or touch.
Right.
And everybody doesn't, it doesn't resonate with everyone. They be like, how do you believe something that somebody told you that was real? Versus I know a tree is real because if I give it water, if I feed it, it will grow.
Roger that. Who created that tree?
I don't know how they feel. I don't know how they feel about the creation of it. They can say it started from, particle dust or whatever, and accumulated or whatever. I don't know.
Theory. Yes, I know.
I'm telling you, that's what people are thinking.
I know. And everybody has. That's why we all have our journey, and I won't argue with anyone like I used to do before. I remember, man, being stationed in Sigonella, Italy. Man, I tell you, we would talk about religion a lot, and man, that was in the day, shout out to all my Italian, Sicilians, como stai, como si. Yes, all of that. But man, we would be drinking. How are you gonna be drinking drunk and arguing about religion? Just doesn't make any sense, but that's what we would do. Or whatever. So, we're just all in you can say your mind or your heart might have been in the right place, but your mind definitely wasn't, but we would do that so well. I do that a lot, with certain people. But that's just not the right thing. You shouldn't even be arguing about it. We all have to grow, and hopefully it'll be revealed. You love saying revealed to us, and then, oh man, we on this right here, but study. I know you don't like that, but study to show that self-approval, to rightly divide,
to who?
To God.
Study what?
When you go the Bible, to study the word.
How so?
To rightly divide the word of truth, That's
how so?
2:15.
So when you say study, so it's easy to say that, but can you explain study?
Okay, because see, and we done talked about this before, Kane and I, family members, because let's just say the Bible. I'm talking about the Bible. It's so many people, the ministers that preach, Easter comes every year. They've been preaching different sermons, but I can tell you this, that's 100% a fact with me. You can read that same passage of scripture you can read it today, and then 3 years from now, something different will be revealed to you. The same thing you've been reading and be like, man, okay, thank you, God, for revealing that to me. I know, Kane, you will say, oh man, that's just your mind interpretations and things of that nature. Yes, we can interpret it differently. That's why we supposed to actually read and then study, and there's so many different books.
Still, when you say study, though, you got
how we study. We study.
You got to explain, because remember, when we hear study, just the average person, when you hear study, that means read, reread, memorize, right? Especially when it comes to just literature, right? That's all we do. Yes. That's all we do is we're not doing formulas. We're not doing none of that. We're just talking about literature. You're going to memorize literature.
Okay.
And that's what the Bible is, right?
Yeah, it's literature, but it's living. Okay. It's living word. Okay. It is bread.
What am I studying?
For us. It's bread for us. Okay. You're studying it, and you have a Bible. Then you can have another book that maybe can help you with the interpretations, because if you're just starting out with the interpretations, Kane, okay, of the Bible, because look, when we were kids, we had to study in school. Let's say social studies. Yes, you're right. You read it and then you try to remember it. Some of those things, man, you do remember forever. Some of those things you can remember forever. Okay. The Bible is a book, okay, that you read. Okay. Yes. You reread it. Then you might be like, okay, I got this. I remember this. Okay, now I read something else that helps me with what I just read. With what I just read, I have the understanding now, because when I started this, I just read it. I'm just reading. Don't really know, not sure. Okay. But you can go, let's say I'm in Psalms, the book of Psalms. Okay. But I'm in Kings now, which the first chapter of Psalms, I'm just making a, you know, um, giving you something right now. The first chapter of Psalms, now I'm reading, I'm in Kings, and Kings helps me understand what I read in Psalms. You have that throughout the whole book of the Bible, just different stories, parables of things that will help you with your daily living. How to be a better Christian, how to grow closer, how to treat my fellow man. All of that is there. And then breaking it down, a person that reads the Quran can almost say something similar to
Yeah.
of reading their book. I'm not going against or speaking ill of anybody's religion. I know what I believe. I know what I will uh raise, my sons and things of that nature, but they're on their own journey right now. That's all. That's all. So, in Bible thumpers, hit me up. What we all say, we're work in progress. And then
well, the only reason why I say that, and the
Mhm.
reason why I brought up the whole studying thing, because the average person studies things to memorize. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you're saying to study something, not knowing the interpretation, but then you're saying going to another book to interpret it. So I'm just getting information from somebody else's interpretation. So
Yeah.
now,
And you
this is what I'm dealing with now. So it's not my interpretation. It's not God's interpretation. It's who? The person that wrote the interpretation book that you're referring everybody to. So
right,
you're
but
referring to somebody like, okay, well, I shouldn't even worry about reading myself. I should just look at the interpretation that I've been reading.
no, because Kane, you still should read the Bible if you need something to help you with it. Okay. You When you start off as a babe, I say babe in Christ. Okay, just say that. Okay, you can go to Bible studies in church or groups. And as you read, okay, teachers teach. Okay, you have a person that knows the Bible that, okay, what did this mean? What is it saying? You might have, especially when you a new convert, and you'd be like, man, you want to read everything. Those people that just want to read everything, but I don't really got this meaning. What is it really saying? Hey, you can go to someone and, hey, I read this, and this is what I feel as though this is what it's telling me. Could you help me out? Somebody could, Kane. Yes, your pastor could. That's why you don't go at it alone. You
But
can.
that's somebody else's interpretation of the
They
word.
can assist, Kane. The
But still,
Lord
it's
gives people,
theirs.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's somebody else's interpretation. The Lord gives everybody gifts, okay?
So
The
why would I
pastor
need
can help
somebody else?
you. You don't, I didn't say
So
you
the
have
Lord
to
can
have
give
it.
it to me?
Yes, 100%. But
All
I'm
right.
saying you're just starting out though, Kane, too. And family, we just, talking amongst ourselves. We get in these tips, and we're gonna have a conversation regardless. We've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
been doing it for so long. Good gracious. I remember when he
Yeah.
was a young
What?
Thundercat. Yeah,
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
Thundercat in the
Sure.
Navy.
Sure. Yeah. I was in the Navy, and then I switched over to the Army after doing 8 years in the Navy, and then did 13 in the Army, and retired at 21 years in the military.
Yes.
And so yeah,
Hey,
it was different. It was
hey,
different.
y'all. Wait. You just not gonna slip over this.
Was a
He was in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, y'all.
Oh yeah.
And that's when we still was wearing those bell bottoms, I believe. Can't have some
dungarees,
tight dungaree pants. I mean, it's skin
tight.
tight. Yeah.
No.
And them big old bell bottoms. I'm like, man, who is that old big old dude over there lifting up tables for young ladies and stuff?
Negative.
Yeah. All he did was lift weights.
Not at all. But yeah, it's just interesting. Like I say, when you bring up studying and how do you know what to study, who to listen to, how you just gotta trust them and just believe in them if they're gonna give you insight on what you just read, because even the Bible is interpreted, because it was what we say in the New Testament was Greek and the Old Testament was Hebrew, so that is all interpreted. And why would it be two different languages for each one of the testaments? This is so weird. But
definitely couldn't answer that question. Yeah, that'd be a little bit of research there.
Yeah, exactly. So that would make it very interesting to actually try to follow that or whatever. But I'm curious. I'm curious, family, what y'all think about topics. I know that I think we got another one? I think
we got another topic. We got another topic now, okay? We have a topic on I was talking with this lady, and she's so awesome. We had a great conversation, talking about President Trump and Democrats and Republicans. And then we talked about it was like, this was right after was it Michigan? The guy drove the car through the church and then started shooting, open fire, and it was assault rifles. And she's like, man, we just need gun control. We just need gun control. They need to stop with all of this. Everybody always says gun control, but family, I asked her, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? What does gun control mean to you?
I hear that too, and I can't answer for nobody else. What are you controlling? You're controlling what types of guns, and then once you control the type of gun, does it control the individual? Because the individual's mind is the one who needs to be looked at, because they're the one that are squeezing the triggers.
Right.
That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? No matter what the weapon is, they're thinking, because if it's a assault rifle or something like that, if it's that, then that's more people that can be harmed in those situations. But even if you have handguns, it still can happen.
Oh yeah,
you want it to happen, it can happen. Even with rifles, even with shotguns, whatever, it still can happen. So are we saying that we need to control the guns? And if you are thinking that it needs to be, then which guns do we need to control?
Well, they always say the assault rifle. We don't need a assault rifle, but I consider the assault rifle almost like the pit bull. Bad things have happened. Bad things have happened, with assault rifles and with pit bulls or whatever. But it is the people that's doing these things. These pit bulls, it's aggressive dog, but if you have an owner that's treating it horribly and wanted to fight, you have a person that has that assault rifle and their mind is messed up. They want to go do harm. You can do harm with a shotgun. You can do a harm with anything, It's just that it shoots, every time your finger. It's not automatic. You just can't buy automatic weapons.
That's true.
It's just you can put more bullets down range or whatever. So I don't think we should have an assault gun, the AR-15. I don't think we should have a ban on those things, not at this time, at this time. But I do think, I would say this, that more and more people, who've not used to handling weapons, to talk to especially your family, man, and protection. You never know what's going to happen from day to day. to take families, because Kane, we went to the gun range before, and you can see sometimes family members, a dad showing his son how to shoot, showing his daughter how to shoot. People do those, to practice, to let them know the proper things to do, and then all these weapons that's in communities that shouldn't have the gun violence that they have, they just shooting these weapons and doing crazy things. No, it's a proper way, man. It's a proper way, But I do believe in the carry the Second Amendment rights.
Yeah, of course.
Second Amendments, we Crimson Bros.
And remember the assault rifle and the 9mm, they all are semi-automatic.
Right.
That means every time you pull the trigger, it shoots.
Yes.
And it'll shoot till it's gone. There's no difference. And I understand the bump stocks, I understand switches, all of those goals to make it shoot faster, right? But it's still the same type of weapon. It's different type of ammunition, yes, the ammunition is different or whatever, but it's still the same sequence. So even if you do take it away, if you decide to take it away, or you vote to take it away, then it still can happen with any other weapons, unless you want to get rid of all weapons.
How could we do that? And some people say that,
it'll just be illegal, and case by case, who we deal with. You know what I mean? It just
and illegal. The criminals, the criminals, whoever you want to say it, thugs, criminals, all of that, they're still going to keep their weapons. That's one thing that people can get, just off the street, different places and cities.
They're not going to abide by the rules. They're not going to.
Come on now.
No, not at all. It's not going to happen. So if you think that just because you take the M4s or the assault rifles, if you take those off the streets, you think that's you make it illegal. It's not going to take it off the street. But if you make it illegal to have or whatever, then you think that that's going to help. You think that that's going to really alleviate things. It's all about the person behind the trigger. It's all about the person behind the trigger. I mean, if we don't want to start at the baseline, we want to start at mechanical weapons, because all you do is just find a different weapon. Or create a different weapon. That's what they do in the jail. They create weapons.
Toothbrush, file it down.
They create it. Even though all that stuff, all those weapons are illegal in jail, they create weapons. So why do you think that wouldn't happen in society?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So you're not helping the situation at all. I think it's more so the mental stability of the actual individuals, like holistically. That's how I look at it. Everybody. Yeah. I understand that, they can say better gun reform and do background checks and all this other stuff, but a lot of these people that's coming up on the radar that are doing these things, they don't have a history.
Right.
They don't have a history. True. So what does it matter?
And legal gun owners. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, how can you combat that? Now that now that we have already opened Pandora's box and let everybody say you have a right to arm yourself, how do you go backwards? Because then you can say, oh yeah, we're going to authoritative. It would be authoritative if the president said, no longer it's allowed. That people will get mad then. Oh yeah. Even
the government,
the ones that don't. Even the ones that don't even care be getting mad.
Yes.
You're like, no, you can't have anything.
That's what the Second Amendment is for.
Yeah. So they would do the second. They would do another amendment to the second.
Come on.
That's what they would do. They would do an amendment to the seconds, like that one is obsolete. This is where we're going, and we're going to vote on it. And they voted on it, and they say you got to go ahead and relinquish it. We'll pay you for what you already got. We'll melt them down or whatever, and call it a day. You know what I mean? That'd be the best bet to do that. But then, do you think that it's going to be like Norway and all these Greenland and all these other places?
No,
they can't do anything.
Not in the U.S. No, not in the U.S. No, sir. No, that's not happening.
Yeah, well, that's what they think that should happen, you know, overall. I think that's what
but
people
we
are
see
thinking.
tragedy after tragedy, and it's so unfortunate. But I
Yeah.
think now churches and other places are
Mhm.
gonna have to think about having security there, or not unarmed, but people that's there, that's just stationed in the church or
Mhm.
around a church, you know, that have concealed weapons, you
Yeah.
know, just to make sure,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, that's it, just the safety.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna
That's
be
it.
crazy. It's gonna be crazy for sure, for sure. Y'all let us know in the chat, man, in the comments, man. Let us know what y'all think about, you know, gun reform. You think it needs to happen? And if you do think it needs to happen, because everybody gonna say yes, well, what does that look
Wow.
like?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
what
the
does it
biggest
look like?
thing.
Yes, guaranteed, guaranteed.
That's
Um, bro, let's take a quick little break and we'll play a little music or whatever, and let
I'm down for
everybody.
that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
And what you gonna play? You get me
oh,
hype now.
I can't play copyrighted music. That's the thing.
Oh,
You know
something
how?
you made up? What you got,
No,
DJ?
nah, man. It's just the old, you know, music from Crimson Bros.
Oh,
Behind.
okay. That's I can ride on that. I might
take,
freestyle. I don't know.
take a little break, man. Y'all go get y'all a little something to drink or whatever, and we come back. We'll talk a little bit more, man. We're gonna do a little something,
Yeah.
and yeah, just listen to a little music here. All right, let's y'all. We'll just go ahead and mute your joint and be good to go.
You muted. I'm muted.
Are we back? Are we back? All right, all right.
Oh, you got that?
Man, yeah. We back. We back.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? We had to take a little break. You know, we've been at it and doing our thing or whatever, and we've been talking about a lot of different things, man.
Yeah.
We've been chatting about. I mean, we talked about little P. Diddy. We talked about him and his little sentence because 50 months, man, that's ridiculous. We talked about that. We talked a little bit about the Super Bowl and halftime performance, which should be Bad Bunny, and all the different things that he has going on or whatever. So which is interesting. We talked about gun control. What does that really mean?
Yes, come on.
What does it really mean when people say gun control? What does that look like? In the U.S. And I know the first thing that people will say is assault rifles, but I mean, all right, you take them away, then what? What are we dealing with? Because the criminals are we're not taking it away from them, so
yeah.
So yeah, we talked about that, and we talked a little bit about
the troops.
Yeah, troops in the cities, like in your city. Would that be something that you would like in your city? You know what I mean? Like, some people would be like, man, no, I don't want no troops. I don't want no federal agents. I think our city is doing well with the police that we have now, which I don't agree with. But however, to each his own or whatever. And I guess now, one of the topics that we had on our list was let me get back to it. It was about the shutdown.
Ooh.
We ain't said nothing about the shutdown. I know people are going crazy off of that, right?
Well, they blaming Trump.
Yeah, it's Trump's fault.
Co-workers, they said it's Trump's fault.
Now, how's that? How would you I want to know, why would you think that? Even if you did think that, why do you think that? Let us know in the chat what y'all think about the shutdown that's currently going on now. They TikToking it. They they can't. The Republicans and the Democrats can't get it together. They can't come on one accord. And that's just the Congress,
right?
Congress that can't get on one accord or whatever. So what do you think about it? Have you been affected? Maybe some people have been affected and we just don't know. And I understand that some people probably don't have money due to, they're not going to get paid because they're furloughed or whatever the case may be.
Right.
However, me and you, we've been through it. Back in Obama days when we was downrange. When I say downrange, we're saying, deployed or whatever. But when there were times when we didn't get paid. We didn't get paid. That was so crazy. Like, oh my goodness, because it was a government shutdown. Because it seemed like they do this every year, right? They do this every year. They can't come together. Yeah, it's the same thing every year.
Ridiculous.
But I get it now. People saying they may not get paid, but right now we're in between pay periods when it comes to the government, because I know when we were getting paid, it was like the 1st and 15th. But they already passed.
Yes.
So,
but I think the Pentagon workers, they got paid a couple of days ago.
Okay, so they got paid
1 week off of us. Yes.
Okay. So if they already got paid, then they're talking about the next check.
Right. That's
and it may be done by then. It maybe.
Hopefully.
They may come to agreement next week, and then we're talking a whole lot of nothing. Because you weren't gonna get paid beforehand anyway.
Right.
But I get it that some people feel like some of those services are not given during this time.
Right. And
federal aid.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm thinking maybe 2 weeks. It can go possibly longer. If it goes a month, and then after that month, then I'll start having some concern. And I would say blessings be unto the people who is some people that's going to lose their job during this period. It's supposed to be they have so many people they're gonna let go during this time. So, and
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like, how do you know
it's
that?
supposed to be. They had a chart. I don't forget what news station I was looking at that said that these so many people, even during this time that the furlough is going on, that they're going to be cutting actually jobs, during this time period, because I think within where I work, we still have thousands of jobs that's supposed to have been cut. I think it was supposed to be by, September and things of that nature. So it's still jobs supposed to be lost, and I think everybody right now,
you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Yes. Look and
that's why I'm trying to type as you're talking, and I'm trying to look at you're saying there is a list of jobs in the federal government
that
the federal government that they're gonna cut. They already know they're gonna cut it, so it's already cut right now.
They haven't cut it. They're going to cut it. That's what they want to do. We will have to see, because when it's all started, let's say when this first started, a lot of people lost their jobs, but then they brought some people back.
What are you talking about?
When they started this, let's see.
We're talking about the shutdown. What are you talking about?
I know. Wait, when I'm going before the shutdown, you remember when, before the shutdown, when a lot of the people, government people, people who had just been hired, they let them go, and then later on, some people were brought back, some people were not brought back.
So
they still have a multitude of jobs that they want to cut. As far as if you want to say trimming the fat, they still want to cut some jobs.
I think that has to happen though. You don't think so? Even though I don't want people to lose their jobs.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, I don't want people to lose their jobs, but I think that it has to happen in order to save your dollars, like your tax dollars going to people that maybe we don't need that position anymore, and we can put it towards something else where the money is really needed versus salaries. Because salaries is the biggest expense in any entity.
Right.
People don't think about that, but salaries are the biggest at all, But maybe you just don't need it. And if you don't need it, then why are we talking about that? Like, why is that a big conversation? Like, we needed to. There's been times, I know when I was in the military, I'll tell you this. When I was in the military, I really thought that the government workers that I work alongside, it was just too many, and they wasn't, this is when I was in the military, I was like, because, in the military, we do, our regular job that we've been trained to do, and we do military work too. So if I'm working alongside civilian people that does the job that I've been trained to do, and I'm like, man, they got it good. They don't really do nothing. We got to do this along with other things.
Look,
I'm just trying to be honest with you. I work with them. I don't know if you work with civilians when you were in the military, but I know that I did.
Okay.
At different duty stations, I know that I did. I would do their time cards, all of that stuff, man. Like, man, this is nothing. You know how much work that the actual person that does the person that in the military has to do alongside the same thing that you have to do. Well, it wasn't comparable at all.
Well, I will say this too, though, on that, in some agencies, within the government, I think they ought to really look at it, say, okay, they said we got to cut these many jobs, but did they do a good analysis of, let's say take a VA, the people who are not doing their job, because it's people we say in the government, that, man, what are they doing for real? Yeah. Some people you can't find them.
Yeah.
They come in when they want to come in.
Yeah, that's true.
Things of that nature is going on. No,
yeah, but see, I don't got time to be looking and chasing down.
Yeah.
But see, this
let them go. cut
I get
cut them,
I
cut
get
those
it.
jobs.
Yeah, cut those, get
For
rid of
people
those.
who want to work,
I
yes,
ain't got time to be looking and trying to track down all these people or whatever. But this is where people get it kind of misconstrued. Like, Trump had a list of people that he was going to fire from these federal agencies. He didn't. He left it up to the agency to get rid of, to trim their own fat. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. But you know what? With that being said, and that's cool, but a lot of people are not going to go against him right now, especially at the beginning of this. No, they're going to do okay. If we have this directive, they're going to follow what's going on, what he says, what he puts down. You know, he's not going to get much pushback. You just froze on me.
I'm listening though. I mean,
okay.
I understand nobody's going to go against his directive, but you still have the authority to determine who needs to be let go and who needs to stay. You know how to run your own business. I'm not going to tell you how to run your business. I'm just saying you need to reduce some of this, these employees that you don't really need to get your business going. Right? Am I right or wrong? I mean, I think that's what I'm asking of you, to reduce, find ways to reduce, and then let us know how you reduced. Not going to each agency saying this person need to go, this person need to go, this person. No, because I don't know how you run your business.
Yeah.
So that's why the head of each agency has to look at what they need and what they don't need.
Right.
It's on them. It's not on Trump. He just said we need to reduce spending in these sectors.
Okay. And speaking of the spending too, right? So we're going through this. We're going through this, what we're going through, you know, let's say the shutdown, they don't know where they want to put the money and they have to agree on all of these things, right? So that being said, for America, and I love the United States of America, and we try to help everybody else. We need to see how much money we're giving to all these other countries. You know,
they already know that.
Okay, but
easy
well, we say that, they say that and all of that, but can we do some type of cutbacks? And I'm talking about Israel, and I'm talking about Ukraine. You know,
you're talking about.
How much money really are we giving them to support them? You know, I'm not saying just
since he's been in office. Do you think that he's been forking out a whole lot of money for those two different nations?
Has it changed? Did we change?
That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you that.
I don't think it's changed though.
So you think you're still funding them right now?
Hopefully not.
Both Ukraine and Israel.
Yes, yeah, we're still giving them money. I believe we are.
You believe it?
I believe we are. Have we? I haven't seen anything that says we're not doing it.
They already got into it with Zelensky. You seen that live?
Yeah, I know they always do that. They don't always do that. Well, they did that. They did that. I thought that was sort of, it was disrespectful. I think it was immature. I will say that. When they was asking him,
that, but you still think that we're handing out money?
Maybe not him. Okay, maybe not him.
That's Ukraine.
I know that. I know that.
You just said that we were still giving money to Ukraine.
Has it stopped? Just because they made that spectacle doesn't mean we have totally shut the funds down. I don't, but we haven't seen that though. Okay. I mean, just because you haven't seen that either, brother.
Okay.
But
I'm saying okay, because I know that's what you think, that money is still funneling, even though that was a spectacle. It's just still going. I get it. I get where you're going.
But we don't know if it's not though. They might have decreased it. But
that's what you wanted. You just talked about it.
Yes. But across the board, though, brother, I wanted across the board as far as
talked about
what we do and Ukraine. Yes, I want to know too. Have we slowed down some of the funding for Israel too? Have we because we need money. We're so in need of money for our government. That's what we say, right? for just infrastructure and everything else.
Yeah.
He did run on, we need to take care of America first.
Yeah.
I believe we can maybe do something for even less fortunate countries, but we do need to take care of home first. We shouldn't have people that so-called could be starving or that's on the streets. And we had this discussion. Some people that live on the streets that's homeless and things of that nature, some of them want to be. And you can't do anything about that.
Yeah. And another thing that you didn't mention,
what's that?
Was a big money grab, not just Ukraine and Israel.
Please
is
don't
illegal immigrants.
Oh, okay.
Paying for them. Paying for them. Millions. We're talking about we're not talking about a handful. We're talking about millions over that whole Biden administration. Millions were brought in.
That's true. That's true.
So don't you think he saved money by just shutting the border down?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. So now we stop the flow. That's a lot of money saved right there. You don't think so? You don't agree?
No, I will agree. I would agree. Not people, they're not coming through and like they used to.
Getting rid of the ones that that are here illegally and criminals and things of that nature. Deporting them so we don't have to continue to feed them and house them. That's saving money, right?
Oh, it is. It is, but
I think that's an easy fix right there.
Yes, but I'm just saying but
what's the but?
If they, because they say they're going to start with, and people have to understand that criminals and people who've broken our laws and all those things.
People that we know, the names that we know.
And then
if we can't find them, we got to keep going.
If you house, they did say if you house, because they have to stay somewhere.
Yeah.
If you house these criminals and we're going because we know that they're there, we're going to check everybody else in that house.
Of course.
And if they're illegal, we have to do our job.
Why would I circle back around?
Yeah. So people got to understand.
That's a waste of government funds right there. If I got to circle back around.
Right.
Circle back around and go get these other people that were in the same vicinity. How about I just grab them all while I'm here?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a waste of your good dollars?
And I don't have any qualms about that. I just want it to be decent. That's it. Decent and in order. That's all. That's it. Because something has to be done. And look, let's take Chicago as an example. And people might say, and I talk to people, man, Mitch, you and Kane cut up. Kane be cutting up and you cut up too. But let's say this, okay? In Chicago, when they brought a lot of immigrants there and put them in, I think the school that was shut down. Well, it was in that black community, and the people that lived in that community, they were so upset because they said, we're living in poverty too, and y'all didn't even think about doing something like this. Yep. And now y'all doing this for people who not even citizens. And remember, some of them had cards, with like maybe $2,500 on.
Yeah.
Cards,
So you see what I'm talking about, though.
Yes.
And that's on the mayor. The mayor picks the spots where they're gonna house these people.
Right.
They say, I'm a sanctuary city. You can bring them here. Okay. Now we brought them there.
Depleted funds.
Yeah, he picks where they need to sleep. What they do? They close the high school.
Come on.
And put cots and everything inside the gym for them to sleep. And send all our students, our high school students, to do online learning. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that, but that's how they tackled it. There's so many. They just sending them up here. Well, what do you think Texas is dealing with? They can't do it all by themselves.
No, that's why busing. I was not I wasn't mad about that right there. No way, because they all traveling through. Come on. And I just don't understand sometimes the people's rationale with that, and I don't believe the mayor will get reelected in Chicago. I don't think so. He shouldn't.
Yeah, he probably won't.
There's no way he should, people.
He probably won't. I'm sure he
hopefully not. Whitehead did her term, then he's there. Somebody else needs to. Lightfoot. Oh, I want to say Whitehead. Oh,
you said Whitehead. Yeah, Lightfoot.
My bad. But he needs to go too. They need somebody there that's gonna actually try to help Chicago clean it up and not make excuses.
Yeah,
not make excuses. That's just the truth.
That's exactly what they're doing. But the shutdown, I think that they need to figure out. And this is what they're going back and forth with. This is what they're going back. They're going back and forth with the funding for illegal immigration. The Democrat says, no, we're not. That's not what we're mad at. And then the Republicans saying, yes, that is what you're mad at, because you want some more funding for that or whatever. So that's why they can't get along with this. It's all about the funding for illegal immigration. Like what type of money are we utilizing for them? And that's for healthcare and things of that nature. Now, I know that they'll probably be seen by our healthcare system. Why is that? Because they have an ethical clause. Like they're gonna see them.
Yes,
to the ED or they're in a car accident, whatever. Right? They're gonna see them. They're not gonna ask them if they're are you a citizen before I treat you? No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I mean, I understand that's what y'all think, and y'all like to go down this spiraling, pit of that's what Trump wants. Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna put their license on the line where they're not treating somebody that come through the ED. You know what I'm saying? The emergency department, and then not treat them because they think that they're illegal. They think. If they're unconscious and they come across your table, you're gonna treat them regardless.
Emergency, and it's a humanitarian.
Yes.
They can't turn anybody away.
That's what
I'm saying. That would be crazy. That would come on now.
Yeah, not doing that. I understand people are gonna run with that, but no, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But like I say, I think that's where they can't get along when it comes to the funding for that. Like, should they have money set aside just for illegal to, offset some of the costs or whatever, treating them, housing them, that type of stuff. So they can't get that together. Once they get that together, come over to agreement, then they'll probably just go ahead and open it back up. But for that, and I don't know if you heard VP Vance or whatever, JD, because he said, that's not a reason to to shut down the government, because you can't agree on that part. We still should keep it open and still try to negotiate on what we need to do.
Yeah, that sounds
good.
I mean, come on. Hey,
to me,
all right, JD. It's just a big job. But they're elected. They have to try to come together and find a resolution for this week. If this goes past a month, then it's going to be some big cause for concern, because other, depending on the agency of the government, you have vets suffering, people suffering because of they can't come to a common sense resolution, bipartisanship. Somebody has to be the bigger person and shake hands and get this show rolling again. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this right here? And people that's out there that's stopping by, holler at us and let us know where you're from. What would you like to discuss? Anything, That's just what we do. That's it. 100%. Yeah.
Man, it's just crazy. I don't know. Y'all gotta let us know in the comments or in the chat if y'all want to do it. I mean, I understand that not everybody wants to speak up or whatever, but I mean, it's good to keep that dialogue going.
But you would talk about us. Come on.
Yeah, talk trash about us. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, talk trash and everything. But I mean, we're here. I mean, I'm ready for the blows. If you're gonna talk trash about me, I'm ready for them. Just go ahead. Say what you gotta say. And like, I don't believe that you believe in this and that and blah blah blah, whatever. Hey, that's fine. Go ahead. Say it. Let me know. Let me have it. You feel like my the things that I, vouch for or believe in or question is crazy, then hey, say it. Let us know. That's how I feel. Guarantee. I don't even know what's going on with the connection, and it goes in and out. And,
they don't want the message. They don't want the message. They don't want the message to go out. That's all.
Yeah.
Quit holding us back.
It has to be something to that effect or whatever. Maybe next time we do it, we just only do YouTube and just do a YouTube live only, not even streaming to no other networks or anything, just YouTube only.
See what's up. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that particular, because I don't see it happening as I look around on my screen here. I don't see, any down. I don't see the internet going down or anything. It's just it seems like this particular platform, StreamYard or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I think that's what it is. But
I gotta give a shout out to Young TNT.
Woo,
woo. Boom. Let's go. Yeah, we need another song. We need another track. Okay.
Yeah. He's the one that if y'all heard during the break, we can play. I can play a little bit in the background, but he's the one that came up with "Can't Take My Shine," and we was in Puerto Rico. We was in Puerto Rico, and he said, "I'm gonna make a song about it," and we did a video. If you can check out the video,
Kane put it together. He put it together. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like it. He, that's his thing. He likes to make music, make beats, and come up with different tracks or whatever. And that's Young TNT. So just look at our. You've probably seen it on the Questions channel, Crimson Bros Questions. If you're on there, or if you're on Crimson Bros Network, we just kind of separate some of those, but it's still the same thing.
And if you listen to those words, you don't have a grind. Hey, a go-getter. We all got to be that because we all want to be successful. Are we trying to help each other? Are we trying to step over each other? I mean, what are we doing? I mean, oh man, I just want fairness. That's all. I'm just a
fairness from who though?
Fairness for your fellow man.
From who though? Is what I'm saying.
Fairness, just
where
being
you want to get
fair.
it from.
Being fair, or just being respectful of the other person. That's it. Being fair, being respectful. Look, if we, you done heard that old Bible verse, "Do unto others, you have them do unto you." But if we actually really did that, man, how good would it be? How good would it be? Because I can tell you, everybody doesn't wake up just mean and nasty. Every day. There's no way you could do that. You can't even function like that. I might see Kane and man, I'm driving and man, that dude right there made me sick. What made you say you don't even know him or whatever? Why think like that, man? Do what you got to do. If we stay in our own lane, sometimes it'll be cool. And I'll say this today. Like today I was driving and I saw this guy. He was laying down, at the intersection where people ask for money. And it was a wheelchair right here. And he was just laying down, sleep. I had to look to see if his chest was rising. So I was like, man, do I need to get out there and just poke him or whatever? Because everybody else was just driving by.
Yeah.
And who gonna lend a helping hand? Because I was like, what if this guy was deceased and right by the wheelchair, he would just sleep, and everybody just done passed by this individual, because you used to seeing somebody there, things like that. it's, you can say you try to help people or whatever, but it's a catch-22 because you can set yourself up for somebody to take advantage of you. You know, I'm not saying do it all the time. I'm just saying look out for your fellow man if you can.
Yeah, I mean, but some people don't want to be physical, so they'll just call 911 and say, "Hey, look,
and that's help too."
Yeah,
that's help too.
That's normally what people do. Now, nobody want to be involved in that because sometimes that can be a trap.
That's what I'm saying. Set up.
Yeah, because you can be laying there acting like that, you know, and then as soon as you get to them and say, "Man, you all right?" and then you rob them, pull a knife on them. All kind of things can happen, and you thought you was doing a good deed.
Yeah, and that good deed got
you hemmed up.
And you know what? Speaking of that, hey, family, Kane, do you consider it or think it's a mental health emergency going on in the United States? So many people, you know, we have so many different things happening where the shootings, we'll see somebody out in public just talking to themselves, doing just wild things. Yeah. And they ask them, hey, you find out, you know, this person hasn't been taking their medicine. Law enforcement get there and they call them by name, telling them to calm down and all that. Is America in a mental health crisis right now? What do you think?
It may be. You know it was interesting that you brought that up. I was recently watching. You guys can probably check it out too. It's probably the number one show on Netflix right now.
What?
Wayward is it? And when I was watching Wayward, it made me think of mental health the whole time. It was, I mean, it's about some kids. They're taking the kids and they're actually putting them in this little institution up in Vermont. I think it's Tall Pines, Vermont, or whatever it is. But however, they bring them in there and then they doing things with them, and it's crazy, right? But it's supposed to be like an actual place where the kids can get corrected for all the crazy things that they've been doing or whatever. Their parents elect them to go to this particular place. I haven't watched all the episodes, but it made me think of the actual people mental health, because they would have group settings. They would sit in these groups and talk about their feelings, and they had this little part, and you guys can watch this, man. I think it's kind of interesting, where they had them, they call it the hot seat, and they'll put a person in the center while everybody else is around, and they're all saying different things to that individual that's in the center to get them emotional. And they'll talk about everything about them, all the bad things that they may have done, or the things that they thought that they were doing right, or they thought that was right, but they were wrong, and they would just dig right into these kids. It's their peers, right?
Right.
So they're doing this and getting them very emotional until they break down and agree to whatever the people are saying. They agree to it, and then at that moment, whoever's the instructor in there say, hey, you guys can come together, whatever. They'll all come together and they'll love on this person. So everybody, they're crying, everybody's together, and then it's crazy. But it's all mental health. All of it is mental health. Everything about that is all mentally. And I when I was watching, I said, man, that's how the world is right now. That's how the world is, right? When you get a chance, check out Wayward. It's on Netflix. I watched a few episodes last night. I don't know if it came out last night or what, but it's like the number one TV show. So it's a bunch of episodes. I don't know how many, but check it out. I think it's interesting. It's interesting just to see, I think that this is going on nowadays in society, not so much maybe in the institution like that, because I know, Mitch, you said you want to bring back mental institutions. But
yeah, I was going to mention that.
But this right here I think it's considered a mental institution to get these kids back in line. But there are kids that were trying to escape it, and then they end up passing away or whatever because they were trying to escape this place because it's not, they think it's a school. It's a school, and it's like a, like kind of like a boarding school, I guess you would say. You know, everybody go there or whatever, male, female, everybody go there. It's like a prison though, because everybody wear the same thing, all of that. But it's a little bit more to it. I don't know the specifics, and I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody. But it's just, I thought it was interesting because it's all mental health, and that's what we're dealing with right now. Mental health when it comes to school shootings and things. It's all mental health, man. It's all mental health.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but yeah, I was going to mention that. Yeah, family, I do believe they should bring back a mental institution, and it heavily monitored. You know, not like before back in the day where people might have been experimenting on and harsh treatment, but heavily monitored because just the amount of people that's walking around.
Monitored by who?
The government.
Nobody believes in the government anymore. So,
well, whoever's like
that.
Even the hospitals have people that make sure the practices are being conducted right, that the doctors are on the up and up and things of that nature. So whoever we will deem the board to monitor, I don't have it all mapped out, but it will have to be heavily monitored so nobody's running and have willy-nilly or just free reign to do whatever they want to the patients, or whatever. But I just believe we need to have those type facilities. You start off with one to make sure a big facility, because I can tell you what, we continually building these prisons. We have a lot of men and women that's in the prison system right now that suffer from some type of psychosis and everything. They done maybe did something horrific. That's why they're in there, but they're medicated. They get their medicine. They know that. And then some people can't control what's going on up there in their mind, And I think, I don't know, was it schizophrenia usually affect, people when they're just getting out of high school, early into college, and that's just a thing that happens. They don't have to be just on drugs and things of that nature, or something traumatic happens. Something happens in their mind, and it's mental health.
Do you think that some of this mental health stems from, I'm gonna throw it in here, throw it in the pot. Do you think it stems from vaccinations and things of that nature? Yeah, because we didn't have it all the time, but now we see it everywhere. So do you think that that's a thing?
See, I don't know about that. I mean, now we going to like RFK and but I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure, because I've always been vaccinated. It's about time for me to get the flu vaccine again. I usually, from the military, we had to get these things, and they'll say you're programmed, but I think I didn't get it 2 years, and I just didn't feel right. I was like, man, I'm going to get that flu vaccine or whatever. So
I'm just saying, like, do you think that because of, over time we've mandated this, mandated that, do you think that that's a culprit of this mental health? As these babies are growing up with mental health issues, even with autism and things of that nature. But we're just saying mental health because you're saying that these people need to be medicated and watched after. Why do you think God would produce all these new people that need to be watched after and medicated? Are you saying that that's what God has put out there, and then we just need to, or are you saying that, maybe something else is intervening, and that's why we see so much of it now?
Well, first off, I don't know God's will. And then I'll say this too, as far as I'll say, autism, more and more babies, are being born on the spectrum. And I don't know the cause of that. Some people say diet. Some people might say some of the vaccines. I don't know if that's true or not with the vaccines, but I can tell you it had to be a couple of years ago when the vaccine craze came about, where they was like, nope, I don't want my kid being vaccinated, and it was in the schools, I think measles and things of that nature, just a different, they didn't want it, and I think we done had like a couple of deaths. It's very few of kids who passed away because they didn't get.
So
measles?
Well, what do you say about the Amish that don't do it? Period. Are they dying?
I don't know.
Numbers?
No. We don't hear about that. Yeah, but how would we know? They wouldn't report it. But yeah, but that's true, and it could be. I don't know, the diet too.
Yeah, they
with
eat
them,
from the land. I get that
from the land and everything.
But I'm saying they don't do vaccines either. Don't do none of that.
Not chicken pox, nothing.
Nothing. Woo. They don't believe in none of that, man. If that was the case, then yeah, they would be passing out and dying, at record numbers. Right?
Well,
I would think so. I would
maybe so. But I don't know if they will report it. But I tell you
what. I mean, they still, they don't have an area where the police cannot come and check out. You know what I mean? It's not like you can't come over on this land.
Well, I got you on that, but
yeah, you acting like they got their own land and nobody can come over there and know what's happening.
Their own property, like reservation or whatever. Yeah, I got you. But that's a good question. Family, how do y'all feel about that? Is vaccinations? That's just when we've been doing it for so long, maybe not getting the babies all 3 vaccines at one time. I don't know if they do it like that either. They do. They still give them multiple shots.
Multiple shots. At a certain age, they give them. You need this, and this.
Yeah,
it's kind of like when we went to the military. They just gave us. Man, they just gave us everything. Even if you already had it, if you ain't got no record of it, you're gonna get it again.
You'll have an air gun on one side, then she's shooting you in the back. Yes.
Yeah, that's how they was doing. But with a child, they're so fragile. We're adults. Yeah, we can take all those medications at one time. But maybe as a child, they probably can't. And if they can't, then, and this is, one of the things that's causing them to be, have the mental health issues, just like you say, or, dealing with autism. It could be. I mean, are we going to rule it out and just say it's just God's will for both of those? Are we saying that?
Something had to happen, though, for the amount of people that's of autism with the younger kids. Just man,
it's too many. When we went to school, it wasn't that many. It was
it was not
fewer and far between.
People think about it. That's true. That's true. Yeah. That's a true statement.
Now it's crazy. It's crazy. It's everywhere.
Then with kids,
they're making it the norm now.
ADHD and all of these.
That's the mental health thing.
It's so rampant now.
Yeah. Why is it so many? And maybe, I mean, and family, y'all can probably, correct me, but maybe they're just over-diagnosing. People may say that. It's like, when you're saying that they are, and these young boys, because it's usually boys that, DD. Maybe they're saying they just over-diagnosing, they're not stimulating the young boys like they should, because they are very hyper and they need to be stimulated. But they want them to be still all day long when they have a lot of energy that they need to release. Some people may say that. It's like, man, ain't nothing wrong with my son. He just need to release some of this energy that he has. That's it.
Yeah. I got you on that. Back in the day, it was Ritalin they was giving the kids, and then it switched to Concerta for ADHD and something else probably now,
Yeah.
But yeah,
medications, man. So
So would America be considered a drug culture?
We are, because other countries don't take as many medications that we do. You know that.
Right. Well, their diet's not even like ours either.
Yeah, it's not. Well, we can control that. That's something we can control.
The access to good food, clean food.
Yeah, we can. You can. If you really wanted to, yes, you can. You can. You can do your own thing if you needed to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, more and more people now are growing gardens, even above ground gardens. And you grow some of your things,
Yes, I sure do.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, tomatoes and peppers and all kind of things, man. I got a pineapple plant going on now, but yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know about that pineapple plant. Okay.
Yeah, what you mean you don't know about it, man? Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna reap. Yeah, that's a little hard right there. Is it outside or inside?
It's outside now until temperature drops. When the temperature drops, bring it inside. It does take at least a year or two, to actually start to fruit things, but it just gets big. Yeah, but I knew that, so that's why I'm, But once it started, yeah. And then if I keep it long enough and I find a good place to put it, it's going in the ground, and then it's definitely going to spread its wings.
Hold on now. Hold on. You can't do that there. But shout out to everybody that grows, that's even attempting to start to grow their own fruits, vegetables, and herbs, things of that nature. It's more people trying to take a holistic approach on their health, besides putting, all the medicines in their body, prescriptions. And I have to say a special shout out to social workers, because they work so hard. Give it up for them. And social workers out in town, social workers for the VA, man, they, I don't know if people tell them thank you enough, but man, they are awesome. I ain't gonna lie about that. Yeah, man. But I would say, just on a lighter note, y'all, my sports fans, tomorrow, it's game day. It's game day. And then Sunday, game day again. The Jaguars keep doing your thing.
Who the Jaguars play?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about who we play. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. It don't matter.
They're gonna lose. So you what? So
I'm talking about the other team. The other team. Don't.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Jaguars.
Come on now.
Well, you ain't no fan.
Shout out Travis Hunter. Let him do his thing, and you keep doing it, young man. Don't get down. Yeah.
Y'all got a top quarterback and a top receiver, and y'all should be doing something by now. I ain't got no blocking.
Well, he having hiccups. He having hiccups. See, you don't have no NFL team,
I don't pay attention to them. I'll watch when the playoffs come, but I don't watch none. It's just I feel like the college ball, they really put forth a good effort.
Yeah, they trying to take it to the next level.
Everybody else is getting paid. NFL, you getting paid regardless if you win or lose. College, man, they trying to get to the NFL and get that check. So yeah, you see them boy do some crazy things. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I like the motivation, enthusiasm, everything, man. Going to those games.
The atmosphere.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
The atmosphere. Oh, maybe we can.
It's different. It's different than anything else you ever been to. Maybe even what?
Maybe we, because Kane is gonna grace Alabama with his presence soon, people. But maybe we'll go to a game. HBCU game down here. Maybe see Alabama State do something if they're here at the time.
I already look. They got a away game. They got to play Prairie View, which is in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Prairie View. I know what Prairie View is, but
Prairie View, you're going down. Okay.
They got a away game that weekend or whatever. So
that's what's up.
That sucks, but yeah, I was looking at that too because I'll definitely go to those and support and watch the halftime performance. You know, battle the bands. They always battle the two different schools or whatever. So yeah, it's always a good time. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got me in that battle of the band. That was so nice.
Yeah, you you didn't know about
was it Prairie View who was playing? Who was playing that loud? What was that school? That was the
Morgan
best.
State.
Was it Morgan State?
Yeah, that's in Baltimore. Yeah,
that band is outstanding, man.
No, you talking the real loud one. You talking the one that was? Oh, that's Texas Southern. That's Texas Southern.
Texas Southern, man. I'm sorry, the best.
Yeah,
the best. Man, they was on point. Come on.
Oh yeah.
They was outstanding. They was outstanding. Oh
yeah. Texas Southern.
They have lung capacities. Yeah. Yeah.
Show.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What people's at, man? Where y'all at, man?
You said they going out?
Yeah, I don't know. We got a few people that's still on with us or whatever. But where y'all at? Where y'all from? Where y'all been? What y'all doing? Is it time to lay it down, or is it time? Depending on where you at, you know, maybe you just
about to try to turn up. Hey,
yeah, they could be
they ready to go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm about to step out a little bit, you know, because it could be West Coast. If y'all West Coast, guarantee y'all, it's still early on that side, guaranteed.
Oh yeah. And I want to know these adults. This is just a lighter topic, you know, just messing around. But for Halloween is coming upon us. You know, I don't celebrate no Halloween anything, but man, it is so big with adults, man. These costumes, man, they going crazy. It's fun though. I did go to a Halloween costume party last year, and man, it was fun. It was fun. And I mean, everybody food and everything, you know. So people
just answered the
question. People go events, you know, but I didn't know they'd get down like that. Not really.
You know? Question because you had fun last year.
Well,
so now dancing. You know why people do it.
I was dancing. They know, hey, I'm gonna get down.
But still, you know why people do it now because you went to it last year, and people like to dress up.
Would you go to one? Would you go to one?
What
a Halloween party or something? You
know? I've done it before. Yeah.
This
ain't my first rodeo. I've been to Halloween parties or whatever. I just don't. I don't do a whole lot into the outfit. It'll be something simple or whatever. It'll never be where I gotta, you know, do the painting on the face and all this.
Wait, hold on. We did an episode. We shot an episode of you. I don't forget what. You had paint on your face. You had surprised me. Yeah,
that wasn't my doing though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the old makeup artist. He done paid somebody. Yeah,
that wasn't my doing, but it was it was for the episode that we did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, carving a pumpkin and everything. That's
we did all that. Yeah.
I never carved a pumpkin in my life.
That's crazy that you've never done it. Even as a child, you didn't do it. That's crazy. No. That's crazy.
We ate the pumpkins, okay?
We don't eat pumpkin. Nobody eat pumpkins. Who eat pumpkins? You eat pumpkins?
Man, we didn't have much money.
No, I ain't. Because it ain't nothing inside. It's hollow, brother.
Man.
Did you know that? You didn't even know that, did you?
Look.
You didn't even know it. It's hollow.
Get bologna and pumpkin. Yeah.
No,
you got some meat in there. You got some meat in there.
No. Somebody let him know. Somebody educate this guy because he just.
I'm trying to tell him. I'm trying to tell him. Let's go. But yeah, man. But other than that, we'll see about the trail rides. What you got? Something up there? What we got? Because you just smiling right now, or whatever. But I can tell you what. As far as it looks like the weather is changing. Finally, it's getting windy a little bit. It's starting to cool down, you know, and that's a good thing because, you know, I started to like the cool weather. I can't wait. I'm gonna go up north to the snow because Kane and I, we're gonna shoot from somewhere because we're gonna go snowboarding. I'm gonna try skiing. I prefer snowboarding. He skis, so we might change up the game, you know. So you see some content on that. Let me know if you ever snowboarded or skiing. skied before, and where's a good place? Because maybe Pennsylvania. I'm not sure. I like to do it in Colorado. That's one reason why I want to go.
It's a mess, man.
What's that? What's that?
This is just a mess. I don't know what's going on with the
internet.
No, it's not even the internet. It's this website, man.
Y'all gotta do us right.
Yeah, they doing us right. Wrong. They doing us wrong.
You talking about
StreamYard?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just cutting out. Because I'm the host, I don't know if everybody know, I'm the host of it. So I'm hosting and I'm streaming to other platforms, but it's just shutting off.
So you think,
often.
Do you think because we stream to other platforms that?
Well, it's supposed to be able to do it though. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not nothing we're trying to make it do. It offers us, we can send it over here, here, and here. Because actually, for you guys, we're on the Crimson Bros Network channel. We're on the Crimson Bros Question channel, and we also on the Crimson Bros Network Rumble channel. But we've been doing this for a very long time. So why that all of a sudden it's dropping the host every time? I'm glad that you're still on there and you're able to talk with the people, but it keeps dropping the host.
Oh yeah,
because it could take you off too at the same time.
Oh,
meaning, because I add you to this, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know that, but I add you to the stage where your face can be seen or whatever, and I can remove it. But if the host is gone, I don't know how it's still. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's ridiculous. But we've been dealing with this for the past few weeks. I don't know what's going on, because even when we're recording, our episodes, it'll do that too. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It'll just
freeze up.
It'll freeze up while we're recording our episode. I'm like, what is this?
I thought you had that Boost Mobile internet. So. Hey, that cricket, let's go. It's okay.
Negative.
As long as it works, it don't matter. It does not matter.
Nah, man, I got the little Verizon joint. It's supposed to be good. It's been good. I haven't had any problems anywhere else with it, but when we do this with StreamYard. That's it. It's not like my computer keeps jumping offline or not able to get the signal. I've never had any other problems. So it's just interesting how it works or whatever. But anyhow, what else you got, man? You want to close us out? Or
before we close us out, man, we supposed to have one relationship.
Oh Lord!
Hey, come on now.
Look, nobody even listen to us, when we do these relationship joints or whatever, man.
Yeah.
If you paid attention to us, man, especially on the questions channel, man, you're gonna see every day we put something out except Sunday on that channel, because Sunday, for some reason, no one watches us on Sundays on the question channel. But 6 days a week we put something out or whatever, and this stuff that's out there now. If you already subscribed and hit the little like button and watching us now or whatever, man, watch some of those questions and leave your comments on some of those questions. I'll be trying to think of some different things to get people going. And Mitch, he comes with the questions too. He loved the relationships because he always curious what people want to know about relationships and or what a woman would do and all this, and what
why you have to say it like that? Hey, why? I mean, hater, bro. Let's go. Come on, we gotta cohabitate. Yeah.
But that's what you like. You like those questions, even though not everybody answers, but some people do. I think we get more attention with relationship questions on TikTok. That's crazy.
Yes.
TikTok, they will answer those relationship questions.
They will.
But YouTube, not so much. Not so much. I don't know why it is. I don't know.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because I'm trying to make that 1 + 1 = 1. That's it. Hey, come on.
That's what you started off with. That was our first little
= 1. Yeah.
Semi-viral moment that you made. That was your thing. So that was good, man, because it got us on the scene, and right now we're here. We're live. We're doing our thing.
We just trying to go. We just trying to grow.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Let us know. Anything for the family, man, before we close it out? You gonna say a prayer or whatever you gonna do?
You need to stop. But I want everybody seriously, guys. I want everybody to have a good weekend. Be safe this weekend. Eat something that you want to eat. Eat something good. Get something good, Take care of yourself, but eat something good that you might, get a little dessert. I start my getting back into shape. The doctor done cleared me to get back and start doing my thing, So you're gonna slowly see the transformation as we continue to record and bring you the good information, the good material, the good content. But then you're gonna see Mitch. Hey, nope, it's not Ozempic or anything. Mitch is just working hard. He walking, push-ups, sit-ups. Let's go. Yeah, looking like an old military man again. That's what's up.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
My hair might start growing back. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
but it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, like I always say, man, I appreciate you guys sticking with us, man. I hope that some of you guys were some of the ones that started with us. We're not quite sure because our fan base kind of mixes and mingles and things of that nature. But yeah, I appreciate you guys even jumping on here for a hot second. You could be anywhere, you could be doing anything, but you sit here and you're with us and take it and being a part of our journey or whatever. I don't take it for granted at all.
Amen.
We love the everything that you guys have done for us. Just remember, we also have, we got to put it out there. We also have merchandise that you can help support the channel. With the Crimson Bros Network t-shirts and mugs and all kind of things. If you look on the channel, you see how Mitch got the mug and everything. So if you look on the channel, it's there, and it'll get to you, through the website and everything. So we definitely appreciate it. Appreciate your support, even the free support just by watching. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? You ain't got to spend a dime. You ain't got to spend a dime.
Come on.
Sitting here chilling with us, man, because we've been on this drum for what, 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours.
On this drum for about 3 hours, talking to you guys about different topics, social, pop culture, everything, news, media, whatever's out there. We'll talk about it, man. We'll give our opinion and solicitate yours. So if you good, I'm good, we good,
man. And God is good. Let's go.
And that's the uncomfortable truth.
Do stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start howling every time. I don't care.
I hear you, bro. For
yes.
Sure. Right below me, hey, we have a playlist of similar interests and social issues and things that you are interested into. Click on it.
And congregation, just where I'm pointing. This is what YouTube recommends for you to watch because of the content that you've seen of us. Click it.
For sure.
Watch
Do it for us.
And share it.